Alright, what is up everybody? It's me, Johnny G, and we are live with a nice little stream here that we're gonna do reacting live to the Arknights 5th anniversary celebration. And it's been a while since I've been live, so hopefully this goes well. But let me check my audio, do a last couple of things here. Yep, sounds like my mic audio is working, so let's go full screen. What's up everybody, it's me, Johnny G. Welcome back to the channel, into the live stream here. Hope you guys are as excited as I am for tonight. We've got a half an hour until everything goes down. So, we've got a little time to chat, and for me to finish up what I'm doing here, which, let me just make sure I adjust everything on my OBS. And, of course, it wants to do this stuff to where I can't see part of my screen, and I don't like it. Because it's a what? But, you know, such is life. Let's pull that down and see. I don't know if this is going to work, but I do a pop-out chat. We're going to pull my live stream tab over here. So I'll have my live chat over on the side. Let's go. Next up. Okay. So I'm just making a last couple of, like, go live style posts, so give me just a few moments to do all that. And then we'll get to talking. We'll jump over. I'm going to do my daily logins while we're live as well. And from there, what's this? Visibility. Yes. This won't show me. I can't get my thumbnail over to my phone to post to Instagram. We'll try it this way then. We'll go to Instagram on my computer and we'll do it that way. I don't know why I bother posting to Instagram half the time, because it just doesn't seem to get me anywhere, but it is what it is. So let me just put my go live over there and then we'll get started. 5th anniversary thumbnail, original. Next, and paste that. And go to my channel, link in bio, or copy the link below to watch. Copy that. All right, share. If it works, because sometimes this doesn't work in the browser. I don't know why. That's why I said I don't know why I bother posting it to Instagram, because they don't even let you embed links. Everywhere else lets you embed links, but Instagram doesn't. Does not make any sense. Is what it is though. Hey, it worked. All right, cool. So we got my go live post out there. Hope everybody's doing great tonight, and like I said, as excited as I am for some Arknights awesomeness. Now, with all indications, tonight should be the official global reveal for the Pepe event. So if you follow the Asian server and things like that, this was 6 months ago for them. So it's our time to get that now. And this is, I'm not sure what the story or anything is for this event, so it's going to be fun to get into that and to see a little bit more. But I do know, if I'm not mistaken, she's a limited banner, and another character that was designed by Namie. And if you guys are familiar with Golden Glow or Mizuki, those are other characters that she created. So this is the next one. So it's a pretty cool thing there. I don't know what else to go over, but I'm anxious. I'm very anxious and excited for this. So we'll see what else they have to offer. Of course, there's always new merch and stuff that gets announced. I am personally hoping that this stream is done in the vein of another, like, where they have the CG characters like Kal'tsit and Amia and stuff that appear, and we get to listen to them. Like last time when we had the anniversary event, or live stream, excuse me, for Shu. And here are people's shows. We had Neon, we had Amia, we had a couple others that popped up during that, which was really, really cool. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to be a similar thing there. We'll get to see a little bit more and go from there. let's see. Biotech Psycho. I've got both Mizuki and Golden Glow. I have not gotten Mizuki yet on either of my accounts. I don't know why. He eludes me. I've got Golden Glow, but I haven't invested the time to build her up yet. So I've got her, and I recently got the Hello Kitty skin when that was in the item shop, but I haven't gotten Mizuki. Multiple tries now, but he eludes me for whatever reason. So, all right. Let's see here. Got my tab open for the stream. I'm going to jump on Arknights and do my daily logins here while we are here. So let me put my headset on. And we'll swap over to that for now. Let me go into this. Yeah, all right, cool. And turn on my desktop audio so you guys can hear that. All right. Just go through my base and stuff like that. Get all my daily stuff done that I typically do. Go through my process with you guys to kill a little bit of time while we're chatting here.
Do you have something to say?
Just switch up.
A very nice room.
Get everybody fixed up in the base here.
I
Go visit all my
much
friends.
appreciate the interior structure of this room.
No
Mizuki is worth it when I get him. That's
never mind.
I've heard
Just
from a
edited
few
it.
people
So
he's
this is
worth it.
Rhodes
He's fun to
Island's
play,
base.
fun to
Bigger
use.
than I
So I
expected.
definitely want to keep trying. We'll keep rolling, but
This
hopefully the
environment
third,
is quite
at least the
suitable
third
for
time,
research.
it'll be the third time that I try for him on my content account here next time he's available. And then I think I've tried probably 4 or 5 times on my main account, my original account, I should say, because this has pretty much become my main account. Let's see, anybody need a 4? A 1. Give a 1 to you, and another 4. Let's see. To this one. Okay. Looks like these are going to need change, so we'll just switch them out now. Save me the trouble. We'll put Cantabile and Oda in.
Are you interested in my instruments?
Let's go visit some friends.
I can teach you how to
Let's
play.
go visit some friends while we're waiting, guys. 24 minutes. I already have the tab up in Google Chrome so that we can watch that together here when it's ready. But yeah, I'm anxious. I'm hoping, again, for the same style of live stream as the last time they did one. And we'll get to react together. So, let's, wonder what all kinds of new merch and stuff will be announced. I swear, if there's anything Lapland, I'm jumping on that. I'm jumping on that real quick. I do have, and as long as everything is well, as long as my financial situation goes upward, for any of you that follow the channel and know what I've been going through recently, come June, which obviously is 6 months away, my personal birthday present to myself is the Refined Horror Mare Lapland statue that is coming out. I pre-ordered that through AmiAmi, and I'm very excited for that one. You're lucky to get Shu. Usually I get 5-star operators. I rarely get 6 stars. I have actually... I have got some randomly good luck over the last couple of huge banners that have happened, and I've been able to roll for characters. I got Shu during the Hero People So's event, and I actually got almost all of the Sui siblings. Let me... I'll pull up my operators list here, and I'll go through real quick. But I got Shu during Here at People So's, and I think the only Sui sibling I'm missing is Neon on this account. I got them all during then. But then the last major banner for episode 14, I managed to get both Wishadel and
the smell of rotting wood.
What's his face? Logos. I don't know why I was blanking on his name right there. Let's see.
Ciao, Doctor.
Yeah, I got Wishadel and I got Logos on the last one, but I've got Ling. Let's see, Ling, Dusk, Chongyue, and Shu. So yeah, I need Neon, and then I'll be good. I'll be I'll have all of them on this account. So that's going to be a while, though, because obviously limited operator. But the only reason I actually got as many, I pulled Ling and pulled Chongyue during just regular rolling. But when I hit my 300, I spent that on Dusk. So let's go credit store. Collect some more furniture parts and money. What else do we need? I've only got 8 of those. Always could go for the carbon bricks. We'll spend this. That works. Gets us under the 300.
I'm Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward to...
Hi.
Spot. Maybe we'll do a 10 roll here just for fun on something, because I got a lot of stuff saved up on this account, so...
Nice to meet you.
We'll do a 10 roll
here's
before
your
everything
ID
kicks
card.
off.
Captain of Reserve Op Team
Orchid.
A6. Orchid, reporting in. Are you the doctor? I look...
Okay. Let's refresh. Yeah, we'll spend our other one. I always do random tags for this stuff, just to see who I get. I have stuff to follow certain tags, but unless I'm going after somebody in particular, I don't really go for like specific tags or anything. Okay, and then I just need one thing to get that. Let's see. Why'd we freeze? There we go. All right, I can bump her up a level.
You don't have to prove anything to me with your videos.
Perfect.
We'll see how you take
So I
advantage of
get
people's lives.
the proxy annihilation
We'll see
card.
closely.
Wonderful. Randomly got Reed's altar and Hoder. Oh man. So I mean, those are both good pulls. I haven't used Hoder yet, but Reed altar is in my main squad, like always. So for now, like I've got Lapland, Ifiala, Wishadel, Vigil, just because I don't have Mulesies. If I can get Mulesies, he's going to be replaced quickly. I have Kal'tsit, but I need to get stuff so that I can elite to her to use Monster the right way. Degenbreaker, Read the Flame Shadow, Shu, Exusier, both versions of Texas and Logos. Now, Exusier probably will go away eventually too. I mean, I use her still for now as a backup sniper, but having Wishadel, and I go a little more caster heavy when it comes to playing, so I don't typically use as many snipers, but
Doctor. And you
know.
offered me a job.
so I
when
might
can
pull
use
her
my
from the team
power to my
eventually,
heart's
depending.
content.
Depends on the
Love
situation.
it. Honestly,
Excuse me.
the
I
only
usually
joy
do
I get out of
if I
this
use another
insane
defender.
world is
So
using
sometimes
my
I'll swap her
power
out
to
and put in
conquer
like
it.
penance for a defender, but it just kind of depends on what I need, what stage I need for and things. Let's see, what do we got for banners right now? I have both of them. I think I have everybody here. That is the only banner in right now. Ray I have. I don't know if I have Pozemka on this account. Or Hibiscus the Purifier. Let's see. Ray, Wind Chimes, Paprika, Hibiscus, and Pozemka. Let's check. Let's go operators. And we got sorted by rarity. So I've got Ray. I don't think I have Posey yet. Civilized Eterna. Nope, no Posey. Okay. So I got Franca. That's from the other banner. Colonel Banner. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I got Paprika. Huh, okay. So I don't have Wind Chimes or Hibiscus the Purifier or Pozemka. How many single certs? Wow. Oh, wait a second. Speaking of, going to the store, what I got for certificates in here, not a ton, but enough that I can get these things. Let's get all this. Okay, and get whatever permits we can. Okay, good enough for now. All right. Let's do a 10 roll. Let's see what happens. Luck. Ooh, we got 5. Okay. And one of them at the very end. Okay. Popcar. Maybe we'll do a second one. We'll see. I'm feeling like a little bit of extra fun tonight. You came back to the game, picked Blaze when you could choose the operator. I like Blaze. My wife got annoyed with me because for probably about a week, when it was the debut episode for Blaze on the anime, I was just running around the house randomly, just going flaming chainsaw kitten. I can't freaking wait. And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Blaze is coming to the anime. I can't wait."
Internal medicine.
I was excited for that part.
This is
I love Blaze. She's fun to use.
From now on, I'll be in charge of managing yours and every operator's health at Rhodes.
Come on.
This is
Another hibiscus, but not the purifier. I wonder if we'll get her
I'll
at the
be in
end.
charge of managing
Or a different
yours
5.
and every operator's health at
Podenko.
Reserve up
Catapult.
team A6 catapult reporting in. Hey,
Come on.
I can tell you're hella different from that stuffy old bit. I mean, I'm Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward to.
All right, here we go.
Hi there.
Oh, we got
Are
wind
you the
chimes.
doctor
All
that's
right.
in charge here?
Let's go.
I heard I could get treatment for erypathy in exchange for work here.
Wait.
Oh, right. Just call
This
me
is a
Wind
duplicate,
Chimes.
so I must have
It's
missed
a
her
name that
scrolling through the thing. Oh well. All right, so that is a duplicate. Okay, so I got 8 of these. We'll do more.
I passed the operator tests, Doctor.
Wow. Okay, so
thanks
I
for
get another
all of you
Ray.
inviting
Let's
me.
go.
That whole
Oh, man.
chase is over with.
Speaking
but I'm
of, my wife
thinking
gave me
I'll
some
find
ramen, and
my
I
new
have yet to
goal
eat it.
on this ship.
All right, we'll take that. Even though it could have been Pazemka, so I can keep building my roster of ones that I don't have. Hoder is slow, but the damage is worth it. That's cool. That's good to know.
This is Intern Hibiscus. From now on, I'll be in charge of managing yours and every operator's health at Rhodes
Okay.
Island. Thank you for your cooperation.
No, thank you for your cooperation, Hibiscus. You were a good starter medic for me. Much appreciated. Hibiscus and Ansel was my initial medic team, but after them, I got into...
Caster Stewart reporting in.
Oh, why am I blanking on her name now? Oh, man. Telopsis. I used Telopsis a lot. And then Kal'tsit,
but I'll still do my best.
and then of course having Read the Flame Shadow is
I'm
awesome.
Lava, a caster. Here to join you simply because I'm bored and want something to do. But I heard my sworn.
Matoimaru. Alright. We'll do one. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do one more to do an even 10 pull. So we did 20 pulls there. We got Ray, and we got another Wind Chimes. I did not realize I had Wind Chimes, but that's alright. That gives me, I think, potential 2 on Ray. So, yeah. So it puts me 2 pot for her. We got 13 minutes yet. Okay. Did I farm anything? I didn't really farm anything, but let's do this. What do we got here? Snooze and shop. Release plan. Okay. Begin shift, that's fine. Okay. All right, so 630 people. Let's scout around here. We'll stay steady with that. Yeah, we could stay steady with that one too. We'll go radical so we can counter them on that one. Wow, they still, interesting. Okay. Okay. And we still have 3 left, so we can scout these. Total visitors. Let's bump it down to that. Cool. To wake up this daydream. Oh, we're already pretty good there. Let's stick with it. Still flying up ahead. All right. Okay, total visitors 40. I've got 60 there. Will it help? No, not really. Okay. So, if we go above, though, let's just do a little bit lower. Still puts us ahead. Beautiful. All right. Give me that. And then business incentives. Sweet. That finishes that for me. Awesome. Okay. Do I have Pozemka? No, she off of that banner. The only ones I didn't have Pozemka and I didn't have Hibiscus the Purifier. I didn't realize I already had Wind Chimes. I didn't see her when I scrolled through there. But I have Paprika and I have Ray, so it's these two that I don't have. But I have her on my original account, but not on this one. I think I used her once over there. I don't remember. I know on my original account, I used Exusier a lot, and I used...
Definitely kill me in a fight.
I used Jessica before her, but then as far as, like, other operators, I used... Provence.
Why do I want to fight her so badly?
There was someone else for a sniper that I used for a while. I don't know if they were a 5-star. Let me see. Oh, here, I can do it this way. Snipers, okay. Snipers. So I used Jessica. Maybe it was Luna Cub? Oh, Luna Cub's not a sniper. Is she? Wait a second. I don't have her on here, do I? I don't remember. There was somebody else that I used as a primary sniper early on. Oh, you know what? Rosa was the other one that I used for a good while on my other account because her ballista was always a ton of fun to use. So that was my other big one. Oh wow, we're getting stuff over on the stream here. So they just started a countdown. We'll go ahead and switch over then. Which one? Stream? Display capture. Alright. That looks cool. And I'll go ahead and close out of my game. Close. And we are... Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. We're matched up live. Awesome! Yep, Pozemka, and she uses a typewriter as extra range. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Luna Cub is a sniper. Alright. So I don't have her on this account, but I know I have Luna Cub on the other one because I also have her one costume, which is awesome. Yeah, Typhon. Typhon. I have Typhon on my other account as well. See, I'll do my dailies on that account while I'm sitting here as well. Nice. I'm gonna grab a bite here while we're waiting. Maybe. Maybe. Wife made the noodles extra sticky. Grab a drink. Yeah, Typhon's another one I need to actually invest the time in and work on her, building her up and getting ready to use her as a little bit of a backup. Okay. That's good. Now, guys, just a heads up. Everything should be okay. My wife's out there to take care of them, but may have a minute or two at some point that I may have to take a walk out and we'll leave the stream up and I'll come right back to it. But I've got a sick little one in the house, so he's not feeling too well. He's okay right now, but he's just been resting all day. Woke up sick in the middle of the night last night and missed his hockey game this morning, which kind of sucked. He's gonna end up missing tomorrow, but it's all right. It is what it is. He's just resting up and getting a little bit of something to drink and a little bit of food into him. So hopefully he's good and I don't have to run and help him out too much. But like I said, he's resting up. Kind of like the beat. Oh boy, I have 10 different things that need operators replaced in my base on my other account. Watch me get a random 6-star operator instead of the banner 6-star. Oh, that would suck. Ah, that would be bad. But that's the way the luck goes for most of us, man. I forget who it was that one of the first ones that I pulled on the Wishadel banner, I think was Inez, maybe? I pulled her instead, and I'm like, no, I didn't want her. See, on my original account, when I pulled on that banner, I only got Logos. I didn't get Wishadel, so I've got to hopefully get her another time. But both accounts, I managed to pull the OGW. So that was interesting, because she's been on my list to grab, but then Texas the Umertosa was a high priority for me, so I did a vote on my Twitter, or X, sorry, but everybody chose her over Mulesy, so that's who I picked with my Spark. And so Mulesy's is still on my list to get as well. I definitely need to get her. She's one of my faves. Okay, who's here? Earth Spirit. We'll replace her with Penance. May and Vigil. Let's go Hohyak and Oda on here. Okay. Counting down. We're almost there. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Let's go. Oh wow, a lot of people giving me clues today. Man, I gotta return that favor. I got 2 1s over here to give out. There's one that needs. You need one. I got 3s. Who needs a 3? You can have a 3. You can have a 3. Awesome. Okay. You got the trio. Awesome. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And if they announce another video creation event, you know your boy's gonna be in that, so we will be in that, and the Doctor cosplay will be in full rotation, ready to rock for that. You bet your butts on that, guys. Doctor does my pulls for me, at least, but we may switch it up a little bit this time, because in the last contest, we fell a little bit further towards the end of it, so we may need Doctor's help a little bit more in the next creation event to try and get us to climb a little bit higher. We may have Doctor playing the event stages for us. You never know. Just a quick note while we're waiting this last minute out here. I have a one other video that I still need to get out that is my part 2 for my 250 subscriber celebration. So we'll get that out hopefully in the near future, hopefully sometime this week. Just another little fun thing that I did that hopefully you guys like, you enjoy, but it's taken me a little bit of time because I had to play around with doing some 3D printing for it, and it was kind of an IRL thing that I filmed, but Nothing too crazy, but it was an idea that somebody gave me over on Twitter, and I wanted to pull it off, and it kind of worked out nicely. I'm excited. I'm happy with that video. So I got to finish a couple things with it, and then finish the editing, and then that should be out, hopefully in a few days. So 5 seconds. Reed's altar is a caster pretending to be a medic. That is very true. That is very true.
Phew!
Yay! We got CG Amia.
It sure is hot here in Sargon.
Hopefully the volume's good, guys. Let me know if anything's too low or anything like that.
Desert, we can finally cool off a bit. Though I never expected the city to be this beautiful. It's like a gem sparkling in a sea of sand. I'm saying this because the oasis city of Menat Hamma'it is also famous for its gem trade.
Ooh.
This trip is mainly a learning expedition, so I hope everyone from Rhodes Island can learn new things and gain new perspectives.
Teach me then, Amia.
As the oldest country in this land, Sargon's culture and history run deep. Our first stop for the day is this museum here, which houses many precious historical artifacts. My good friend said she'd meet us at the entrance. Her name is Shawerne Perkape Seishut Hatsep. Oh, it's a real tongue twister.
I'm not even trying that, Amia.
She tells people to just call her Pepe. She'll be our guide for this trip. Pepe joined Rhodes Island not long ago. She's also the daughter of a Sargonian Padishah. She was born and raised here,
okay, so rich waifu?
Corner of Sargon like the back of her hand. Not only that, she's also an outstanding archaeologist who aspires to unearth the true history of Sargon's legendary King of Kings, the
Triple H?
Shah.
Oh, never mind.
I
Sorry.
believe that with her at our side, we'll get to make all sorts of remarkable discoveries.
You have Hoyak. Oh, Snake
This
Mommy.
oasis is more
I love
than
her.
just an enchanting sight. It's also full of hidden stories waiting for us to explore. Pepe should be here any time now. Oh, I can't wait to get this adventure started.
Then start it.
Hey?
I want to see.
Pepe, over here.
Ooh. There she is. Doctor. Oh, wow. Ooh, music video. Spectre.
For the breath of delight.
Momo, oh my god.
Imagine if I could be a butterfly of fate.
There she is, we should know.
Life's made of stone, blood, and hatred, but flowers still bloom for my spine, reaching high towards the sky.
Dr. Kal'tsit. Ah, she was smiling.
Hopes and useless with sacrifice. I chase out the cost of disguise and all that has there. What I dreamed of is so vague.
Hopefully this doesn't get me demacked. As long as it's Monster Siren, I shouldn't. We should be alright. Oh my. Whew. That was cool. I like it.
Another scorcher today. Whew. How are you holding up, Amia?
Oh, okay, cool. So they did give her an accent. Nice. I love what they're doing with the English dub when it comes to the accents and stuff now.
And I'm getting used to the climate.
Excuse me.
Before we set out, some of Rhodes Island's senior operators shared their experiences and gave many useful tips. Sure enough, the locals have been just as kind and welcoming as they said. I'm delighted to be here.
Welcoming? Sure, that's part of the culture here. Just keep in mind that hospitality sometimes comes with a price tag. You'll want to stay alert when dealing with the locals, the gem dealers in particular. You'll empty your purse pretty quickly if you're not careful. Of course, if you do want to pick up some gemstones, I'll take you over to the gem trader in the Grand Bazaar. You won't get swindled as long as I'm there.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, she'll whack you with the hammer. Don't try to swindle her friends.
I'd love to bring back some sparkly souvenirs for everyone back at Rhodes Island. Speaking of gems, I heard you've got a very special gem, Pepe. Did you get it from that vendor you just mentioned?
Nope.
Nope.
You won't believe what I went through to snag that from the territory of a really prickly Lord Amir. It holds a great secret about the guardian of the Shah's trove.
Oh, what kind of secret?
Hey, come closer. This is a story I can only share with my most trusted friends.
Oh, so they're blocking us out. Never mind. We're not trusted enough. Whoa, what's that dino creature? Hoder's VA sounds similar to David Hayter, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake. I've heard that as well. I've heard that as well, and I kind of can hear that, make that comparison. It's a pretty good, pretty close one. Whoa, what was with the little tiny things there? They almost looked like Pikmin. Oh! Horsey lady. Her EP is awesome. I love her EP. That song was awesome when that came out. And then, of course, Pepe's a highly addictive J-pop song. Oh, wow. Oh my. Boom. Whew. That's flashy. Well, she's a kitty that doesn't land on her feet. She landed on the back and bounced off, but still, that's funny. Flat on her face. Ooh. There she is again. That was cool. Let's go.
That must have been an incredible adventure.
Well, yeah. I found the Shah's trove after all.
You mean the treasure trove of the Shahenshah? I thought that was just a legend.
I know, right? I used to think it was just a legend too, until I saw it with my own eyes.
You know, when you mentioned the Trove Guardian there, it sounded almost as if you miss him.
Yeah. His name's Zubair. He's the one who left that gem as a clue.
Ah, wait a second. That name was brought up before.
When I first met him, he was just a museum exhibit.
An exhibit? The senior operators did mention the museum used to display the body of
Red
an
one, is she
unnamed
possibly going to be a
general from
crusher
Shah's
guard?
time.
Narantuya, I believe, is she's a sniper, actually, I think.
Is the biggest
I think her subclass is loop shooter, which is, if I remember right.
Each more
I remember looking at some of that stuff when I was doing my Arknights Smasher Pass video. So
brilliant of them all.
she's that, and
Speaking of,
Pepe she's an Earthshaker guard.
When he was here.
Yeah, so she's an Earthshaker guard. The other one is a sniper.
To get this working.
Okay, so stage stuff.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
The ground
Ooh.
seems to be glowing.
What's with this?
It's a contaminated crystal. Its surface is smooth as jade and incredibly
Contaminated.
hard. More importantly, these crystals can strengthen enemies, which made for a pretty nasty headache at the time.
Oh, he's getting away.
Relax.
Okay, so kind of like
He's
the
not
blight
going
in the Here
anywhere.
People Says event?
I've got help.
Eunectus!
It's Eunectus.
Or
Have to say
Zumama?
though, this lady sure was enthusiastic. When she heard I needed help making a video, she jumped right in. Anyway, where was I?
Grab another bite here. There's none to you. And that one I don't know. She's a caster of some sort. Or a healer.
As these
Medic.
crystals are,
But I don't know her name.
purify them by striking them repeatedly. When a purified crystal is attacked, the damage is transferred to adjacent contaminated crystals. In other words, they can only be eliminated when all connected crystals are purified.
And then a little
Just
creature
flew
comes by and
spread
spreads it.
crystal on the ground again.
Okay.
Stepping on these crystals lowers your attack speed, so approach them with care. That speed reduction goes away once you purify the crystals, though.
Oh, these enemies
My
look really
goodness,
cool.
The attacks are
I'm very
getting
anxious
so
for that.
fast. Eunectus is going to get overwhelmed.
In a pinch, we can always use a decrystallizing totem. Once
Ooh.
set up, the totem emits a beam of penetrating, purifying light that clears away crystals along its path.
Okay, so it's going to take out a whole line.
Decrystallizing totems do need some time to recharge after each use.
So it'll be
though.
almost like the
So make
little
them
handies for the
But the good news is we
the
discovered
Seaborn
a type
stuff.
of pure crystal. Like purified crystals, they also connect nearby crystals and are safe for operators.
Okay.
That means operators with wide attack ranges can be deployed on them to clear large
Silver
swathes
Ash.
of crystals nice and fast.
Oh, peace has returned again to the streets of Sargon. Lovely.
Someone once told me, Menat Hamayet is a morning star on the crown of sand. I really do hope more people will come to appreciate this city.
Well, we'll find out. I will appreciate it once we get to travel there.
I'm
so.
sure they will. It's a magnificent place. Oh yeah, who were those people zipping around on the crystals in that video?
Those guys? They're street bandits. Pretty common in Sargonian towns. As you just saw, once they set foot on a crystal, they dash around like they've got grease on their shoes. But I wouldn't worry about them too much. They only have the most basic gear, and they can't do too much damage.
Okay.
So
light
all
work.
we need to do is clear up the crystals faster than they can get around.
Exactly. It's the exhibits you have to watch out for. See
Who do you think
here,
are the new
this
English
exhibit,
VA for the Japanese operators?
297-1.
I don't know.
These things will draw
I don't know. I didn't
crystals
see
on the first tile without a
who all they were going to be
crystal. More space
giving
for the
English
bandits
voice to.
zip around.
Artifacts move.
I don't know. And the one thing I do like is that they don't always use just well-known voice actors and stuff. They have a few that are really well-known in the cast, but when it comes to English VAs, there's a lot of people that are like
What's that
lesser
little
known
snake?
that kind
It
of
looks
end up with like
kinda
more
cute.
background roles in anime or cartoons and stuff like that. But then
Small broken
they've been some
vessel
pretty big
has
characters in this
extremely
game, which
high
is really
attack
cool.
damage that most
I like that.
operators can't withstand.
And that is a personal goal of mine, to get some vocal training and stuff in, and
So
hopefully
we'll just attack from a distance until
get
it collapses.
to be a voice of something
certainly
in
could
Arknights.
work.
I would love to be a
One
part of
thing
this.
to note is that when defeated, it scatters
But I have no
crystals
experience.
onto
I'm a
the
nobody, so
surrounding 9 tiles.
I do this stuff.
Other enemies harder to
I did
deal with.
arena announcing for
In that case,
my college hockey team.
It's best if you start thinking about
That's the extent of my vocal work.
Doctor.
It can't hurt to try.
I do my horrible narration and character voices for this when I do my gameplay.
Unicycle. It can attack 2 targets at once and has a very wide attack range while on
Ooh.
crystals.
The operators can't seem to hold out much longer. Is there anything we can do to hold them back?
Yeah, blow it up.
They're sort of like glass cannons.
Put we should all out there.
Low defense. So, the best way to
Excuse
deal
me.
with them is to take them out as soon as they enter the field.
Drop Texas on him.
Response, huh? Oh, look over there, Pepe.
It's called a bejeweled slab guardian.
Okay.
Really high attack power, but its basic defense starts low. However, its defense gets higher each time it's attacked. So be careful to not let it snowball.
In other words, the more times we hit it, the harder it is to destroy.
Right.
Okay.
Sending an operator with a high burst to take it out with 1 shot is the best option. And finally, the toughest enemy of all.
Yet,
Zubeidamu.
oh man.
Timeless.
Oh, this is our boss.
Is it just me? Or are his attacks not that strong?
Sure, but his defenses are crazy tough. If he steps on a crystal, he'll gain extra physical and arts damage reduction. Plus, he's
Okay.
immune to control. Look, he's about to attack. Zubair will create arch circles under 4 operators, damaging them and
Wait a-
all allied
wait a
units in
second,
the
that was a
adjacent
spoiler.
tiles.
She just called him
Crystals seem to
Zubair
be spreading as well.
and was talking about that character before,
another one
but they
of
have
his
this
masters.
Zubaidamu. They
Tiles that his attacks
I don't
cover,
think that was supposed to be
or
given away yet.
making himself and other enemies harder.
What altar do you
to
think
deal
would
with.
fit for Rosemontis?
So, keep your operators spread out.
That's a good
He
question.
also has a second form, during
Uh,
which he will absorb energy from nearby
well,
crystals to either generate a shield or damage your
we know
operators.
that lately
Careful.
they've
The
kind
more
of had a
crystals
habit
there,
of
stronger this skill is.
really going out of left field
Understood.
with what
So
the
faster
altars
we deal
are,
with those crystal tiles,
or like
the
how they
smoother
work.
The rest of the battle will go.
Like with Wishidel being a flinger,
that
but being
was
able to
quite a
attack
lot.
the arrow
Let's
units and
change the
stuff,
pace.
kind of defying the norm with that.
Not hungry.
Lapland's altar is a caster, a mecha cord caster. And let's see, Rosemontis is a flinger right now. Rosemontis would make an interesting guard. One of the guards, like Fire Whistle or whatever, that has the long range attack. That would kind of be interesting for her. Not guard, defender. Defender, sorry. But she would make an interesting defender with her big, those weapons that she has that surround her, using those as shields, but then being able to attack long range. I don't know.
Hypothesis was correct.
Papyrus. Okay, so that's her name. She's the welfare operator.
By stepping out of the office.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fun.
Need to contact.
Sand Reckoner.
Thanks a lot for the free ride. If I, Narantuya Kapudan, were to die on my Tagan quest, what a loss.
Oh, waifu material, stop!
You have never heard
Oh
of
my
me.
god!
Doesn't
Horsey
matter.
lady.
One
Whew.
day,
Okay, that's bad.
everyone will know who I am.
Crush her guard. She's slow.
Let's Doctor. On behalf
Okay.
of salted pot.
Sophia Eleni. I don't know who that is, so that's another one. I'm not familiar with her. I'll have to look up her work, but Japanese voice is Machiko. Ah, let's go. Oh my, I can't wait for that banner. Ooh, Weedy. There's Hoder. Oh my. Dang, Nightingale. Nice costumes. Really cool. Oh, Ponsaris! Give her a little bit of love.
Look, the lambs have started their picnic over there.
I forgot about this costume! Oh my god! I forgot this was coming. I've got to have it. Oh, but I don't have Ayafiala the Vidasca on this account. I only have her on my other one. Oh man, new operator records. Okay. New modules. Ooh, new module for Kal'tsit. Awesome. Oh, and this carnival gets a record restoration. Cool. Oh, okay, so we're getting the daily wishing tabs. I like the furniture sets. Bunny Bonanza, that's cool.
Every time I lay eyes
Best part is she's on the lamb in battle. No way! Oh, I love it.
Grandeur and history.
I've seen the artwork for the costume, but I've never.
The famous historical.
I didn't know that. That's so cool. I'm excited for that.
The march of history has impacted different places in different ways.
I'm so pumped now, just for that freaking costume. Whatever.
Myself included.
I love Ayafiala.
Geography, or history, or culture and custom, I'm sure the tales of this land must be rich and vivid indeed.
That reminds me.
Inudi
I have a friend who
Harak
knows a whole lot
Interesting.
about Sargonian history. She's actually the
Now this is
curator
obviously.
of the
I've
Archibald
gotta
Museum.
know what that.
Oh,
What is
are
that
you
creature?
talking about
It's like a little
papyrus?
like raptor.
Yes, that's her.
But I gotta
Now,
know, since this is like
she is
Egypt
without a
based.
doubt
Where's the Stargate?
foremost communicator of
And no, I'm not
Sargonian
referring to the one that's in
But
Arknights, the whole Stargate thing. I'm referring to the sci-fi series Stargate SG-1, you know, that thing. So, sorry, bad reference,
I'm not sure
whatever.
I got that last bit. Ahem. The main
We should
point
know the
here
orbital
is
nuke.
I am confident she'll
Yes.
help
Rhodes Island get a better understanding.
Her sprite is super
of
cute. We'll be getting it for sure.
Mystery
I
aside,
know, she's adorable. I
Iris
love
is also
Ayafiala.
a medic operator of the chain medic branch.
I gotta get
Her talent
gotta get Ayafiala's altar when she's available again on this account.
And her heals can jump between 3 allied units. Upon activating her skill, she will immediately lock onto the
Chain
operator
medic.
with the highest max HP in her attack range, other than herself.
Hmm.
While this skill is active, she can only select that operator as the primary target for her heals. But
Okay.
at the same time, she gains increased attack and increased bounces per heal.
Ah,
So she
okay.
ensures the safety of the operator with the highest HP pool, while also distributing heals to other operators via her chain heal effect,
Okay.
keeping them healthy as well.
That's the idea. Papyrus
I
is
like
a
that.
reliable choice for when you need to keep a defender safe. Speaking of reliable friends, I'd like to introduce you to another Sargonian.
Is it one of the ones who came to Rhodes Island with us?
He sure is.
Sand
They call
Reckoner.
him Sand Reckoner. He's the former overseer of the Menad Hamite Gem Trading Post.
Okay.
He has exceptional knowledge of gemstones and the appraisal thereof.
I like the hair color.
I've heard a lot about his professional excellence, but I
Oh, he's got
don't
a scroll
know
on his
much
side
about
there.
The job of an overseer. Would you mind giving me a rundown, Pepe?
Sure.
All
I've got you
right.
covered.
He's a
The
supporter
overseer
summoner.
himself isn't
Okay.
directly involved in the transaction. He acts as an intermediary to ensure the regular flow of trade and appraisal.
So it's
3
his
centuries
summons.
ago, Sargon's gem markets were flooded with low-quality rocks. But today, the stewardship of generations of overseers has guaranteed the fairness of all transactions made in the trading post.
Wow! Wow! How grand it must be to take on a duty with such a historic lineage. What is it that drives each generation of Overseer to hold on to their responsibility?
Good question. Well, there's a story behind it, actually. Sandreckoner's family was given a mission, and this mission brought them.
He got a
one
burb
step at
on
a
his
time to where
staff
they
there.
are today.
Little burb.
Of course, the man himself can tell you the whole story, so I won't put words in his mouth.
Understood. I do wonder, though, how much do you know about Sandreckoner himself?
I'd say I know him decently well. He's a supporter operator of the Summoner branch, fighting alongside the clockwork beasts he made.
So his little burbs are the summon.
Technique.
Aww, what an adorable little fellow.
Don't let their appearance fool you. When Sandreckoner's skill is activated, he can immediately gain another clockwork.
You have both
foul.
Ayafyala and her altar. That is awesome.
All
So I have
he has is increased.
the OG Ayafyala on both my accounts, but on my original I have Ayafyala's altar. I got her the first time the So Long Adele event was around. So I got lucky there, but I don't have her on my content account yet.
It's amazing what these little foul beasts can do.
Pepe is kind of nice to listen to. Yes, I love her voice.
It's a shame
It's pretty
that I
good so
can't
far.
control these little guys with my arts, because I'd really love to have one.
I'm sure it's better that they stay with Sandreckoner, so he can put them to good use. Oh, I was wondering, the other lady
Yep,
who
she's a
recently
loop
came
shooter
on board,
sniper, okay.
Narantuya, is also from Sargon. Would you happen to know her?
My God, the amount of equipment she's got on her body right now. Like, she's got swords and stuff all over the place.
Him as one of Sargon's most notorious desert bandits. How'd she end up at Rhodes Island?
I mean, look at
Don't
that.
worry,
One,
she's moved on
one,
from her
two,
past,
three,
and
four.
now
There's a little
serves as one of
dagger.
Rhodes Island's
Like,
field
she's got so many weapons. Like, oh my God.
Well,
Hi, Mommy.
I can only hope she's genuinely turned over a new leaf.
Phew. Looks like she doesn't know about what just happened in Sargon. Since you're not as familiar with this new Sargonian operator, Pepe, allow me to do the honors this time. Narantuya is a sniper operator who specializes in boomerang projectiles. When
Interesting.
She
So, like,
she launches 3 projectiles.
Shooter-Yuki, a little bit.
And additionally gains
Her
increased
weapon
attack.
there is similar to
When all
the
her
giant
projectiles
shuriken.
return, she deals damage in excess of her own attack to 3 enemies in the surrounding.
Exactly how I felt looking at Typhon. I know, Typhon is so, like, armed to the teeth as well.
Another operator who uses her arts to slow down the enemy, huh? If you combine her attacks with Sandreckoner's clockwork foul beasts, I have a feeling the enemies won't be getting very far.
Ooh,
That's
that might be a good
Her
combo.
increased attack will also help her make quick work of the enemy.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
We've been chatting away all this time.
We'll see how
and
she
I
works, but she
haven't
may,
even formally introduced you to the doctor yet.
Narantuya and Wishida would have fun together.
don't know a whole
Absolutely. I was just thinking she might be my Exusier replacement.
Why is this about to all of a sudden?
After introducing all those new
Darn.
operators, how could we skip over our darling, precious Pepe? As luck would have it, we just received a file pertaining to Pepe. And since we've got the doctor here, why
Yeah,
don't
that's
we
me.
have
No,
a
wait.
look at it
I'm sorry.
together?
Anyways.
File? What file? Wait, don't tell me!
Yes, we know about your drugs. No, I'm kidding. Oh. It's all in the file. Ooh.
All the writing on the walls, stone carvings on scrolls and books. It's captivating. Since ancient times, humans have kept written records of everything that ever happened. Over the years, these writings have combined to form the shining river of history. I once hoped to move with the flow of the river,
So I held my breath and dove right in. But in the end, I got nothing. Nothing but suffocation. It was terrible. I had to float my way out. Fighting my way up, I finally made it out of the river and caught my breath. Then, on the bank, a book flipped open before my eyes, revealing its blank pages. It was as if it wanted me to write in it.
Excuse me. Thorns has an English VA now. I did hear that one, and I like how he has like a good like Spanish accent and stuff to his voice. I like Thorn's voice.
I recorded them all.
I like Thorns. One of the other ones that recently got
Countless days
it was a male operator.
Until finally I turned to the
I'm
last
looking at I can picture him in my head.
There, a path stretched to an immaculate.
I use them in my
floor.
base all the time in my workshop.
Brightly, just as it did so many times in my dreams. I was overjoyed.
RN got an English voice, and I like that one too.
To see a small stream of writing merging into a long river.
Ooh, that's pretty.
My words.
Nice.
Wow, that was some file, all right.
I lied about the drugs. I'm sorry, Pepe.
I'm gonna go show them my hammer.
Don't hurt me.
Easy, easy.
Or hurt me,
I could send
please,
files
maybe?
on all our new operators
know.
all the time. It's just that yours are remarkably cute.
I mean, she is cute. She's adorable.
Why go looking at files when I can just tell you everything myself? My name is Shirune Perharpe Sashut Hatshepsut, but everyone calls me Pepe.
Yeah, let's stick with that. I'm not pronouncing that long name. I'm good.
Historians. As daughter of a padishah, I grew up wanting to be a court historian myself, to record the truth of the past with my own.
I love the flower. That's like a perfect little accent for her.
That's not what I'm about anymore. I still want to record everything. I just
Them
want to do it with
shoes.
my own eyes, hands,
They look
and
difficult to put on.
I don't mean to make it sound so grand. Most of what I do is actually pretty boring. You know, excavating ruins, cleaning artifacts and stuff. But these things are the history people left behind, the last remains of an era long gone. The land preserves these vestiges to ensure they get remembered.
Her hammer
your
reminds me of a
reverence for
cross
history and its
between a meat
artifacts is
tenderizer and a
truly
bear trap.
admirable.
And I love
You
it.
really think so? You're gonna make
Looks
me
painful.
blush if you keep saying stuff like that, Amia. In terms of combat, I'm a guard operator. Whenever I attack,
Boom,
I
look at
also
that.
deal a certain amount
AoE.
of physical damage to enemies around my target.
Wow.
Upon activating my skill, I will extend my attack interval a little longer to pack a heftier punch and also to stun the enemy.
Oh,
And I get to inflict more splash damage in a wider area too. That's how I clear out
splash
enemies as
damage.
quickly as
All around.
possible
Look at
when
that
I'm facing down a
range. That's
large-scale
crazy.
Rush attack.
Wow, with combat skills like these,
Oh, she
I'm
is gonna
sure
be
you'll make
so
for a
useful.
reliable ally on the battlefield.
Yeah.
So, we've taken a neat little tour around
Hammer
the
time.
museum.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's amazing. All those ancient artifacts were really a sight to
Now,
behold.
who to combine with her that uses
Yes.
slow,
And
because then it's
we've got
stop.
more than just
Hammer time.
ancient culture and history, you know. The business and commerce here are very well developed too. So, shall we see some more of the city?
Yes, please.
Of course! It's not every day I get to come here, and there are so many incredible things to experience. The architecture, the artifacts, and of course, the food. especially want to try that apricot juice from the Grand Bazaar you've been talking
Ami and her
about.
food.
The Grand Bazaar is
I
my
love it.
favorite place in the whole city. Merchants come from all across Terra to sell their goods there.
Anybody see the short? It was a 2-part short they put out a while back where Amia met up with Lapland wanting to go try Syracusan cuisine.
During the day.
That was a funny one. Amia and her obsession with food.
Oh, and that's where the gem trading post I mentioned is.
Who'd swear she's
Let's head over while we still
part
can.
Kobe.
Come on! I can't wait to see the most prosperous place in all of Manat Hama'it.
Wow. Gotta be careful not to drool.
Wow! There are so many amazing things in the Grand Bazaar.
Oh man, I love it.
My head's spinning from all the novel sights and sounds.
Oh, the glyphs were animated on the wall. That was cool.
You'd like it? Just pop on
I see
over
that.
if you ever need to buy anything. I'll try to join you if I have time.
Really?
Sleepy Kitty behind Amia.
By the way, that man handing out pamphlets over there.
Don't take them. Never take them.
What's all that about?
Oh, that's a special limited time event hosted by the Grand Bazaar.
Event guidebook bonus operator.
Foreign tourists. Finish the event, and you get to meet our resident cutie.
Oh, okay. So that's how they're giving her away. Okay.
Wow. I've been eager to learn more
From the
about this
16th
wonderful young
to the
lady
to the
who can
13th
heal
of
both the
February.
minds
It's
and
almost a
bodies
month.
of
That's
our
pretty cool.
operators. It really was worth coming here.
You bet. Events
Pretty
like
kitties.
these don't come around often.
Brothers Traders have opened a portal on Terra again.
You'd better not let this opportunity slip by, Doctor.
Oh, one other thing. When I was looking for souvenirs, I saw this fine-looking sand that craftsmen were turning into large gemstones.
Oh, is that going to be our event currency?
Oh, you must be talking about the
Flowing glimmer dust.
Get your hands on some, and you can trade it for all sorts of things in the Grand Bazaar. For example, papyruses tokens, Chamaimenat garden-themed furniture pieces, and even some outfits, just to name a few.
I need to sit and look at the complete furniture sets that I have in both my accounts. Because I have so many different furniture sets, and I don't even know which all ones I have.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Anya, but keep an eye on the time. The vendors won't wait for you if it's past closing.
Got it.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Rhodes Island plans to launch a new limited headhunting campaign
Oh,
to
okay.
attract Sargonian talent.
Engraver of Quicksand.
Engraver of Quicksand. We'll be looking for the
Take my money.
Pepe and the fiery Narantillo
From the
during
16th
this
to
headhunting
January
campaign.
30th.
In order to help our local friends join Rhodes Island and meet the rest of us sooner, we'll be including several additional rewards this time.
Woo!
That's right. Just sign in
Free
during
temple.
the event to get a bright glitter headhunting
Let's go.
permit. It'll give you 10 rolls on the Engraver of Quicksand limited banner.
And of course, the daily bonus of 1 free roll as usual.
Awesome.
Right. During the event banner period, you'll get 1 daily free roll every day, which resets at 4 a.m.
Oh, so we get the lucky
unused.
strips.
Do remember to use it, Doctor.
And lucky strips will help you get a random to pull with.
Also
There it is.
hosting a wishing well.
Wishing well.
During the 14-day event period, you'll get to draw for a random twice per day, and a higher amount.
Twice
two
per...
draws
Oh,
will
well,
be
yeah.
gifted
2
to you.
pulls. Never mind.
The
Duh.
result may vary from 200 to
So ready to use my
800
5
around-
singles. Oh.
Oh, by the way, if you end up with less than 400 random on any given day, you'll have an additional opportunity on the next
Watch
day.
me get none of them.
Up to
I hope you guys
maximum
both get.
3 draws.
Everybody needs them.
Wow, that sounds great.
We all need
There's
them.
more.
So here's the good luck for all of us.
Menat Hamayat
Fingers crossed.
government Has also prepared
Doctor will be doing my
limited
pulls,
time
so-
sign-in event for our esteemed
When this
guests
kicks
on
off.
Rhodes Island. brilliant sun-rippling sound.
Mama John's Orange Storm. Oh my god. They put my mom in the game. Anyways.
On the plaque, Orange Storm.
Mama John's.
Well as a local specialty.
That's funny.
Orange Sandstorm candy vending machine.
Fun fact, Papa John's. I have a picture somewhere. I'll have to post that to social media. But a while back, my kids and I were out somewhere giving away Savage again. Anyways, we were going past our local Papa John's because it was wherever we were going, and the sign was messed up, so it said PP John's. So just funny. The A's were
You'll also
ruined.
find a senior operator transfer permit in the mail.
So 5-star transfer.
This nifty permit lets you
Best
choose
of luck.
a 5-star operator from a specific pool.
If you
Find you an Arknights, I can do that.
Before, this is a great chance to make
I'll have to look up
special supply packs are also on the way.
crystalline electronic units.
Send
Yes.
them over by Bird
And
News
nucleic crystal centers.
That's
Yes.
so thoughtful. Thank you for taking
Wonderful.
time out to prepare the gifts, Pepe.
Oh, the electronic units. That's one of the things I needed to E2 Kal'tsit on this account.
Take a while to fill up, so please be
Yes.
patient.
Because I'm not through on my content account. I am not through chapter 5 to where I can make those yet.
Splendor of Menat Hama'it today. I can't believe we've talked this much without mentioning the new outfits we'll be releasing.
Okay.
They don't call this the City of Radiance for nothing. Every single outfit is lovingly crafted.
I just realized my little camera frame is blocking Ami on the side there to where she looks like she's naked, and I'm just like censoring her. Oh man, I feel awful now.
They're breathtaking.
You finished chapter 14. I did for the event. I did for the release event for it, but I'm not completely up there yet because I've been on this account. I've been slow because I've been recording it for content, and I just finished chapter 4 with it. Because I'm about to start 5. But excuse me, I'm on 11 on my original account.
How beautiful misaligned sightseer is, though.
Oh, she is pretty in that.
A little envious. What is that Nightingale has in her hand? Is it a gemstone?
I need to know what's up with Nightingale after chapter 14 now.
Healing light of her gemstone.
I need more info. She better be okay.
Weedy's outfit looks like a
Weedy.
completely different stylistic choice.
Weedy's pretty too.
Must have gone into this
I like the
design.
anklet
That's
like
right.
leg
A long
adornment
white
that she
dress
has there. I don't know how to
accented
what you would call
with
that.
highlights. Doesn't it look like something to wear on vacation?
Yes.
Yep. I happened to see Weedy taking a stroll on the sandy edge of the water.
Okay.
I'm glad she hasn't forgotten that she's here on vacation.
Wonder what the difference
way
in voice
Weedy's
lines will
white
be
dress
with these
flutters
costumes
in
and
the
stuff.
wind Really suits her perfectly. Huh? Even
There's Hodor.
is here on vacation?
Hey, why not?
I remember when the artwork came out, there were so many people thirsting over this on social media. It was great.
Oh, that's true.
I like his sword
it's a bit
here.
different from his typical outfits. Hodor has fancied himself up and is even accessorizing more
Civilite
than
Eterna,
usual.
is it worth it? I have not used Civilite Eterna. I have her, obviously, but I haven't used her. I've seen people use her a lot, especially in that
Each accessory has a special meaning then.
the co-op event.
So
I've seen a lot of people using her, but
style
I don't know.
Meaning.
I haven't used her myself.
Yes.
Does anyone else always pull Weedy off banner? I've pulled Weedy a couple times. I've pulled Weedy. Oh no, here we go.
From the Epoch series.
Oh, the two of them
giant
seem to
fork.
be enjoying a cozy
I want a
outdoor
giant fork like that.
How picturesque!
I could make one.
There's
I could make a
even
giant fork
little
prop
lamb
for
resting
fun.
at the side of Eafiala, the wheat
Oh, pineapple and raspberry. Look at all the fruit.
Moment. Yeah.
Strawberry.
Just looking at that picture makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
It does for me too.
But doesn't that fork and cake
Oh, look at that
a little
cake.
too big?
She always
It must
spooks
be
me.
because everyone has shrunk. I think Eafiala's little lamb Dolly is playing a prank on us again.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to get
Oh,
an
man.
outfit like that.
I saw in Japan they have a giant blow-up dolly. I think he's inflatable. Because he didn't look like he was solid. It looked like there was airports on it. But in where they're doing their festival event, they have the giant monster up again, but they have a big dolly. It's like huge. I seen the pictures of it on Twitter today, or X, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cool. I showed my wife. I'm like, it's Dolly. I wish I was there. Her said again, I'd want to jump on him.
Let's move on.
Big old fluffy
We'll be
hug.
stocking a whole bunch of other amazing outfits, so grab them while you still have the chance.
Wow.
Coral Coast
Everyone
outfits.
looks so cozy and chic in their new outfits.
Minimalist.
You can say that again. What's more, Rhodes Fashion
Ooh.
will open for a limited time.
Achievement
Featuring
stop.
over
Stop. We just
100
had those.
outfits for Doctor to choose from.
Which of the
There's
feasts?
something for everyone.
Ambient
All right,
synesthesia
KK,
outfits are going to be
I think
back.
that does it for the outfits. Would you mind introducing our brand new furniture set? If I'm not mistaken, this design
Garden,
draws
luxury suite,
inspiration
and a
from the
bunny
city of
bonanza.
Manat-Hama-It.
Sure thing. Our newly added furniture themes this time are the Hamaimenat Garden, Under
Ponsiris
the
and
Sandbank,
Zoro would get along with the sense of
Bunny
duration
Bonanza series.
they both have.
The Hamaimenat
I could see it.
Garden is exactly
I could definitely
as you
see it.
said, Anya. It
I'm gonna get
references
Elysium
many
finally. Ah,
Hawaiian
that's awesome.
museums in its design. Travelers gather here to gaze upon the preserved glory of ancient civilizations.
I like this. I like
So,
this furniture
All
set.
these lush plants, wooden sculptures,
really cool.
antique vases, and walls of life hold historical significance.
Exactly.
I keep thinking about redoing the
The
furniture
other
in my
set,
vase, but
Under
every time
the
I do it, I don't know why, I just get
Luxury
cold feet. I'm like, I like what I got.
Of a
But
local luxury hotel's
like I can
underground
switch,
guest
I can
room.
rotate and go back to it.
Fun fact,
I've got that mindset,
some
but I just can't go through with it
items
for whatever
here
reason.
Were brought straight from the hotel itself.
Oh, looks like it captures the original's essence quite well, and is full of local charm.
It certainly is. Each item you see here was painstakingly selected. The Bunny Bonanza was made just
there we go.
for this special celebration. There is a bunny candy machine,
5th anniversary,
a bunny
look at the
bar,
5 on the
a
board
bunny
there.
dining table, and a bunny
Direction.
balloon chandelier.
Your favorite's the
Oh,
bunny
it's
set.
bunnies
I
all
think
the
mine is
time.
too. I like all the sets here, but
When you
I really
see
like
this
this. It
many
just
bunnies, that's how you know for sure.
not only
it's
the
very
anniversary
festive.
celebration vibes, but also with
Thank you
Amiya's
for giving
birthday
us such a detailed
and the
rundown,
new
KK.
skin.
I
Amiya's new
must
skin
say,
would look
all
really
the new
great
furniture sets
in
look
this.
absolutely
Like having her walk around in that.
Ow! One more thing.
That'd be great.
There's still a few gift packs that I haven't introduced to Doctor yet.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Closure just
wow.
asked me not to forget about that.
Radiant treasure pack.
I understand that the gift packs
10
this
pulls
time
for
focus on
both Colonel
practicality.
Banner and the regular
First up is
head
the
hunting.
Radiant
That's
Treasure
crazy.
Pack, featuring a boatload of Originium, as well as a 10-roll headhunting permit. It also includes a variety of module materials, making it a fantastically well-balanced gift pack.
Nice.
The comprehensive skill training pack seen on the right is good for exactly what it says on the tin, improving your operator's skills.
The included Top Operator Skill Training Pack can help
Rabbits are your favorite
operators
animal. That's
quickly
awesome.
reach
That's cool to know.
Specialization Level 3.
I don't really know what my favorite
the
animal
Holiday
would be.
Training Data Series is good for helping operators quickly unlock their
I have 2
modules.
cats.
If you're always finding
And I have
yourself
fish.
short
I like
on
keeping
module
fish.
materials, don't miss this one.
But I don't really know what
Speaking
my
of
favorite
modules,
animal is.
A lot of operators are getting power boosts with their new modules. Apparently, there are certain badges to help the Doctor
Something I'll have to
achieve
think about.
victory under specific conditions.
Next up is the Celebration of Flood Pack. Unlike the Radiant
Ooh.
Treasure Pack, it contains
regular
a
10
lot
pulls.
more elite materials, and will surely be a worthwhile pickup as well.
Look how bright and shiny these two gifts
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
The special training pack series is good for helping operators level up quickly.
Ooh, those are always good though.
Helps an operator already
Special training
promoted
packs.
to Elite 2 instantly
They save
reach
you
max
a
level.
lot if you can get them, but
Then I believe over here is
otherwise it takes a lot of resources to go from Elite 2 level 1 to level 80 or 90 depending.
Sweet Langman dollars. Doctor, take this and make yourself a millionaire.
I've been a millionaire a couple of times, and then I always blow all my LMD upgrading my operators, so...
Doctor, I recommend grabbing a guard chip pack. That way, you can
I usually don't get those because I farm for them.
strong.
I'm pretty good with the farming.
You're brimming with enthusiasm already, Pepe.
Sure am.
The Senior Operator Training Pack series is another practical pack that helps you quickly promote and upgrade operators.
The included special training invitation letter allows eligible operators to be promoted directly to Elite 2 Level 1 without needing any other materials.
Also, be aware that the monthly gift
funding
packs will
pack?
be refreshed as well.
The newly launched monthly battle record pack
Oh.
and the monthly funding pack can help you obtain the resources you
That's
need.
cool. 3
on
times a
demand.
month. Wow.
That wraps things up for
That's
the
pretty
special
neat.
gift packages we've
It's
prepared
newly launched
for you,
stuff.
Doctor. I get the feeling that Closure's gonna bankrupt the budget.
Well,
Yeah, so much
so
good
people need to
stuff.
buy stuff from Closure.
If you want more information, stay tuned for announcements.
Why not another
I
free
hope these
6-star
things give you
operator
the edge you
recruiter?
need in the
I don't know.
battles ahead.
I don't know.
To celebrate
seem to get
our
them out
5th
too often.
Anniversary, a few more friends will be joining us in Recruit. I think their names are Mudrock, Whispering, and Jackie.
That's right. These
Okay.
rock-solid
I've already got
partners have
Whispering, I've
all
already got
proven
Jackie,
their
and I've already
worth.
got Mudrock.
So
I think on both of
know
my
they
accounts.
won't let us
Actually, no.
down.
I have Mudrock on my content account here. I don't have Mudrock on my original account.
Recruitment slots
I
will
just
be
got her
refreshed in the
on my
update,
content
So
account.
make sure to plan accordingly.
A
The
month
5th
ago, 2 months ago,
anniversary
something like
goodies
that.
Don't just end there.
She was on a
Amira and
banner
I are
recently.
going to introduce a bunch of website and social media activities with loads of rewards.
Okay.
Yes, a celebration is a celebration. So
So
it'll
let's
have
celebrate.
more events
What do we
and
got?
more prizes.
After all, this is Menat Hamayed. No one's going home empty-handed.
First up, we have the doctor's
Fifth
favorite, a
Fifth
birthday
Card Express.
blessing
Oh,
card
okay.
activity.
So we can make
You
cards
can
again.
make your own DIY card
Nice.
on the event website and send your wishes for our 5th anniversary.
Last time we got
This
those
time,
upgrade packs
we
for
got
free. You
some
used it on
Sargon
Feeder
style
or Feeder,
cards
however you say that.
prepped and ready.
Let's
We hope you like it, Doctor.
Thank you for those, Pepe.
I don't remember what I
Doctor,
used.
I
Or
can't wait to see your
I actually
excellent
think I still
submissions.
have one
Once you've submitted your work,
somewhere.
you can take a look at the other submissions too.
Isn't it great to have an audience for your amazing creations?
Meanwhile, you can
You've had
obtain
Mudrock for
gemstones
years.
by clearing missions on
So
the
I missed
birthday
out on
card
Mudrock for the longest
Collect
time.
3 different gemstones. And
I
you'll
know I tried a
qualify
couple times to pull for her
grand
too,
lottery.
but
Wow.
that was again only a recent
Gemstones
pull
and
for
a
me.
lottery.
But
So
I think
very
I completely
generous of
missed
you,
out on
Pepe.
when she was initially released
Just
because
a little keepsake.
of the gap
you
of
want
time
to
that I
try
took
your
off from
luck,
playing the game.
Remember
So
to log into the website and join in the fun.
The other web event, Echoes of Terra, will also be available.
oh, this
You can
artwork.
take
I
the
remember
chance
seeing
to
these.
Look back on our operators' adventures and lives on Terra.
That's so cool.
During the event, clear tasks to get a chance to win Echoes of Terra, Rhodes Island postcard set. A whole set.
Postcards from Rhodes Island.
Ooh,
I like the sound of that.
I do too.
At the same time, the official Arknights social media accounts will also hold
Share
a
moments
series
from the
of
5th
events with
anniversary
rewards
live stream.
to
Watch
win.
and screenshot any
For
content.
example, the doctor
post it on X or
currently
Facebook.
watching this
Okay.
live stream can join one right now with just a few taps.
Well, I will
Share an
post something.
exciting
I'll
moment
pick out
from
a
this 5th
favorite event
anniversary live stream
or
onto
favorite
X
moment.
or Facebook.
We'll do a screenshot
And
later.
Don't forget to include these hashtags. Hashtag Arknights Celebration and hashtag Arknights Livestream. Your
$25
post will
gift
count
card.
as a valid lottery
Cool.
entry as long as those tags are there. Easy, right? Let's go! I hope the
She's
doctor
adorable.
enjoys
I love
our
it.
goal. Starting today on social media, we'll draw 4 lucky doctors every
Let's
day
go.
for the following 4 days to win both in-game rewards.
Whoa, wait a
physical
second, there's a
prizes.
Mulesies plushie!
Be sure to follow the
What
official
is this?
social media accounts for the results, Doctor.
I need that plushie! I love
Possibly resist the allure of a
Mulesies!
lottery.
Oh my god!
After that,
Let's
we also
go!
have a video collection event happening.
Yes!
Alongside adventure that
Let's
cannot wait
go!
for the
Alright, so
Don't forget to
I
submit
told you,
your
I said if they
adventures and
announce one, I'm
memories
entering
for
that too,
next
so.
Arknight.
Oh
Yes!
man, but it's Moo
60
plushie!
finalists will
I
be
have the
selected to
Bono!
enter a voting
Hold on.
round. The top 10 entries with the most votes will have
I
their
have the
work
Moo Moo Bono,
displayed on the official
but now I can have the
Disney
actual
website
plushie!
and win wonderful prizes to boot.
Let's go!
Oh, I can't wait to see the doctor's videos.
We'll also drop
I'm
a
so
pack of
happy.
5th anniversary emote on the social media platforms a little later.
Let's
so
go.
you can make good use of them. Wow.
And the perfect
all these
thing,
love
I just got
items
that
from
off of the Twitter giveaway they did not long ago
One
for
last
the
thing, a 5th
US Star Store.
anniversary website
I got
with all this information.
a $20 or $25
so you can easily
gift card
join in the fun.
for their website for the merch, so I could use that towards a Moo Moo plush. Yes!
Anya, we're done introducing the events, so let's go take a look at the souvenir shop.
Ah, let's go. Here
I
comes
know
the new
a
merch.
place with the latest merch.
Wow. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, Doctor. Another year has passed, and with the enthusiastic support from all of you, Arknights is now celebrating its 5th anniversary.
This year, we
man.
have new merchandise for the anniversary celebration. Come take a look.
First up, of course, is the main
Ooh.
attraction of our annual celebration, the 5th
Mystique
anniversary
Celebration Kit.
This year's theme is Mystique Celebration.
Oh
The
wow,
operators
look at the
invite
Pepe
everyone
stuff
to
that
join
comes
our
with it.
enchanting festivity.
Her ID card.
Exactly. The more friends at the celebration,
Oh,
the
an art
merrier
book?
it gets.
Opening the gift box, you'll see our 5th anniversary art books.
Oh, look, the
exquisite
mini
illustrations
Mizuki
carry the
and
heartfelt
Golden Glow on the
wishes
bottom.
of our artists for this anniversary. And it's something every
That's a
doctor will
recent
want to savor.
illustration. That's cool.
Besides the art books, this year's gift box features a
Oh, a little
variety of
acrylic
new
standee
merchandise.
too.
That's right. For this event, we've carefully designed
Is that a
an
light
set of
box?
fridge
Rhodes Island light
magnets,
box?
A light box. an
Yes!
operator ID
Oh my
card,
God!
As well as a acrylic standee set. These event-themed merchandise are sure to add a festive touch to any space our doctor
I love
creates.
that light
The
box.
included postcards also allow doctor to share the joy with your friends.
Oh
No
wow,
matter the
the
distance,
shoe
receiving one
postcard.
of these
Oh, is that
postcards
cool?
Will make it feel like we are right there together.
Hans
Next,
Zwillingstern.
let's
Let's
delve into our
go.
regular anniversary celebration products. One of our
Enamel
best sellers,
pins.
the glow-in-the-dark metal pen,
Glow in the dark.
has made its return this year.
I
For
have the
this year's
Mulesies
themes,
one.
We've carefully selected
I like
3
Rishidel.
popular new operators. Their unique designs and glow-in-the-dark effects make them truly stand out. We hope their presence will help dispel the darkness of the night for our doctor.
Next up, yep.
Ah,
it's the star
she's
of our
cute.
event, Pepe.
Let's
As the
go.
daughter of Padishah, the lively and adorable Pepe wins hearts wherever she goes.
The small plushie charm is perfect for hanging on your bag. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm going to cover my bag with Pepe charm so
That's so
everyone can
cute.
feel her charm.
The next product is super handy for doctor's daily
look.
organization. The brave and adorable IF Yala
IF
has
Yala,
always been a
little
favorite
chibi.
among the doctors. This time,
almost got like a
we are
Sanrio art
introducing
style. A coin purse.
featuring IF Yala. It's not just for coins.
That would be useful if I
cards,
carried coins,
badges,
but
metal pins all can be stored inside. Stylish and functional, this coin purse makes your
Headphones?
travels and organization
like that?
even more convenient, Doctor.
Next up is plushie time.
Scotty.
The plushies have always been favored by the doctors. This time, Mulesies and Scotty the Corrupting Heart are joining the plushie family.
The lively, mischievous
I
Ulysses
need her.
and the cool, elegant Scotty.
Oh,
They are
man.
both so adorable. I really want to take them all home.
It's hard not to fall for these adorable operators, right? Next, we have a new batch of cute operator key charms featuring our operators.
acrylic key
Designed
charms.
to highlight their unique
They're cute.
characteristics. These key charms are perfect for adding luster to your bags
Oh,
or
Golden
keychains.
Glow's
We
cute.
hope
I
these
like
key
that one.
charms let you feel the presence of your beloved operators at all times and win your hearts as well.
That concludes all the merchandise we have for you today.
Really? Really? That's
Any of these
all?
items catch your eye, Doctor?
Come on, what about the other art books? When are they going to release those? They're available in China now. They have a volume 2 and 3.
Future, we will continue
And I'd like
work
to have
hard bring
an
you
actual
even better content and merchandise. Thank you to all the doctors. Now let's enjoy.
I'd like them to
anniversary
re-release the
together.
volume 1 art book because I missed out on that.
Our grand bazaar has all sorts of
Wanted logos,
amazing
but got
hats
Wisha
and
though.
hats. I bet you're getting
I mean, they're
really
both
excited
good. They're
already,
both
huh?
awesome though.
I'd really love to
Golden
bring
glow.
everything back to Rhodes Island.
I like Susie.
Oh, I think I just got a message from a mysterious Rimbilitonian artist.
What does it say?
It says here that she's
I like
been a
having the
longtime
AI chats
admirer
with
of
Golden Glow.
Padishah's
She's so
daughter,
sweet
heard
and just
that she
so
recently joined Rhodes Island.
adorable to talk
so
to.
She's sending her
I like talking to Susie.
Hello, good day, Arknight Doctors. This is Namie,
Namie!
illustrator of Misty and Golden Glow, and the soon-to-be Pippa. She's so cute and smug, but something I especially really love about Pippa is her duality. On one hand, she's a princess-like girl with responsibilities and power,
That's
and
so cool.
on the other hand, she's silly and she can dance. These kind of characters that
Please
can
show
always
the
keep
please
you
show
on
the
your
EP.
toes and surprise
Please
you
show the EP.
are my favorite. So she holds a soft spot in my heart. Gee, I hope she gets along with Mizuki and the pink cat, Golden Glow.
Oh, of course she would.
You too,
She'd get
Doctor.
along with both of them.
Happy 5th anniversary, everyone.
Yay!
Thank you for all these years and more.
Wow! Oh, I have to thank this passionate young lady for drawing such an amazing portrait of me. Oh, I love it.
That is fourth wall
Also-
break. I love it.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but there was something familiar about her voice.
I didn't notice the whole time I was at the museum, but there are a few other unread messages on here. Let me take a quick look.
Raise your whips, swirl the sand, shade the sun, then take whatever you want.
Hello, doctors, and happy 5 years. I'm Elizabeth Snagia, the voice of Narantuya, and it's great for me to celebrate
Nice.
Arknights' 5th birthday with everyone. Narantuya is a bandit, and actually the leader of this whole gang of people who have nowhere else to go. So they survive by plundering.
Oh, she's a problem.
And like Pepe,
Oh, she's
she
a
just
problem.
so happens to be in Menet Hame,
I'm
the city
awful.
of
I'm bad.
radiance.
I'm so
She
bad.
seems cold and ruthless on the surface, but you
I'm
get a
so
glimpse
bad.
of someone relatable underneath. If you'd believe it, she's got a messy history and a messy job. It all boils down to the Knightsmora.
No matter
and
what,
how
though.
They might be less scary than you think.
No matter how wonderful and how beautiful
Sands
the
are going to
waifus
fly
are,
in Menet Hame,
nobody will ever
and
replace
familiar streets
Lapland.
are going to race through the night sky once more.
Nobody will ever replace my
You can see
Pookie.
how she hits it off with Rhodes Island too. It's all there to discover, piece by delicious piece. I hope everyone enjoys the event. And don't forget, happy 5th anniversary.
You're reliable. The people around you are reliable. Man, how can everybody here be so reliable? I'm starting to envy the captain of this land ship.
Oh, Dagenbreaker!
Use your weapon to tell me who you are. Hello, everyone. This is Nina Mercedes-Rühl. I'm the voice of Degenbrecher, and I'm delighted to be here celebrating the 5th anniversary.
How did she pronounce her
of
name?
Arknights with you. Let's talk about Degenbrecher. Before joining Rhodes Island as an operator, Degenbrecher had several interactions with a doctor and other operators.
She was a boss.
She was even the final boss of the Break the Ice event, leaving a deep impression on everyone, I'm sure. My first impression of her was as
Mizuki and Lappy are both your
absolute
faves. Oh, I know.
known as the
Awesome.
Black Knight. She was a
You have so many fun
three-time
conversations
champion
about
of the
Lappy.
Kazimierz Major, proving her immense strength. Of course, that strength includes
On the note of Dagenbreaker previously being a
transforming her
boss,
from a defective Litanian.
I'm not
who couldn't
looking
use
forward
arts
to Lappy
into a
being the boss for her event.
natural-born
For her
warrior.
altar event.
Enough said.
I don't want to fight her.
After
It's
leaving
my
Kazimierz
Pookie.
and the general
I can't
chamber
hurt
of
her.
commerce and
Then again,
making
in
her
some
way
ways,
to
I feel
Yerek,
like she'd find it disrespectful that I didn't put forth my best effort for her.
Which I take to
I have to do it. I have to be strong, push through.
In the end, for Pookie. I hope you all made good use of Degenbrecher, the guard operator, and experienced the strength we see in the stories.
My light's too bright.
Here's a little hint.
There we go.
You can learn a little bit more about the other sides of a character from her operator profile. And finally, once again, congratulations to all our doctors.
I hope she's very rough to fight.
Anniversary.
I have purposely avoided looking up the actual boss fight just because I don't.
Hone myself, and the third was a wake-up call.
I kind of don't want to know how the fight goes until
the price I paid for it.
Until it happens.
Just a few
till it comes out.
Huh. A pity I didn't get an actual match.
Oh, Blemishine! I like her new voice. Her English voice.
I heard all about you from my sister, Doctor.
Her bass.
You can just call me Maria if you want.
Her one. I don't know if it's her trust tap or what it is. Where
the voice of Maria Null. It's been 5 years, Doctor. And 3 years since Blemishine joined.
She says something about she
How time flies.
hid from Auntie Sophia.
A lot of people look at Maria
as Doctor
and
to give her the day off. It's so
Operator
adorable.
Null's little sister. But Maria knew her vivacious innocence may be an obstacle, given the many threats looming in the shadows.
She's so pretty.
So, she chose to shoulder her family's responsibilities and become the Blemishine of Kazimierzan night sports. Her career as a knight may have been short, but when she left behind the clashes of spear and shield, she became her sister.
I haven't talked to her in a while.
She may not have managed to become the sort of knight she looked up to in her novels. Those who overcame tremendous odds. But even in a brutal era where the nobility of sacrifice and dedication is no longer so literal, the spirit of knighthood lives on in Maria's heart.
Thank you.
This isn't a girl cowering in the former glory of her family name. She walks together with Margaret, shoulder to shoulder. I hope Doctor can see Blemishine for who she is.
I couldn't become a real knight. But maybe that's why I was able to get a better view of the lands. I might have more insight now because of it. To be a knight is to be the noble light that illuminates the land. Doctor, you will bear witness to my resolve.
Good for you, Blemishine.
You better not leave me here on my own. I might get curious and go tapping around with my hammer.
Just don't bonk me, please.
Seeing stuff I shouldn't.
You're so pretty.
Well, first things first, happy 5th anniversary to all the doctors out there. I'm Sophia Eleni, the voice of Pepe, and I'm honoured to celebrate with you all. Sargon has always been a mysterious sort of place, but this story's actually going to take us right into its ancient heart, the crown jewel of it, the capital, Menat Hamayit. Pepe is a Shahzadah, the daughter of a Pasha, and she's there to get her hands on these 5 mysterious gems so she can open up the Shahanshah's treasure crypt. If she can do it, she'll win the glory she needs to become a historian of Shah-Agad. When I started reading the story, Pepe came off as very sweet and sort of undaunted.
Okay.
However, as I went through, with her shifting attitude towards the bear and the real reason she wants to become a historian and the whole secret of the hidden treasure, it painted a much
I was gonna say, I've heard her
picture
voice
of her.
before.
I look forward to doctors
A
getting
cast
a deeper
iron
look
bonk.
at Sargon as a place
Ow.
and Pepe as a character
That
in the
hurt.
story. She is very charming.
Are you ready to join me on this journey to uncover
What a
history
vocal
embedded?
range. What a vocal range that she has. I love it. I love it. Statistics report. Okay. What do we got going on? Doctors with no attendance misses until now. 1,334. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Ooh-wee. That's a lot. Wait. I lost count there. Wow. Okay. Only little over 3% to complete. Most used support unit, Texas, baby, let's go. Most used 4 and 5 star, Texas Amia Telopsis. Most used assistant, Texas. Ah! Love it. 200% trust, top 5. Amia, Texas, excuse. That's great. Doctors who have collected the siblings, 36,000. Again, the only one I need is Neon on this account. Best-selling outfits, Kal'tsit takes top. Wow. Four endings. 4% of doctors got four of the endings. That's crazy. Total number of fights. Let's break through all difficulties together and move towards the future. Heck yeah. You're part of the 3% who completed the game. That's awesome. I'll get there soon, but I'm just taking my time with it and enjoying it. I probably would be caught up on my main account, or my original account, if I wouldn't have taken the gap off that I did, but I'm slow going on recording it for my content account too, so I'm just taking my time.
Stronger and stronger and rise to face any challenge. Today really was an amazing day. I got all these wonderful handicrafts, and more than that, I got all those blessings and well wishes.
We also bought a lot of interesting knickknacks in the bazaar.
The car might be
you need Shu and Neon
on the way back.
Shu is amazing. She is just
day, this trip really
best freaking defender for me. Shu and Penance are like my go-tos now. It used to be Hoshiguma.
Thank you
and
so
Blemishine.
much for being our guide, Pepe, and for giving us a deeper understanding of this city.
It's Shu and Penance now.
You're welcome.
Shu's healing is just
To
insane.
share the amazing culture and history here with everyone. Hey,
You skip reading the story and just catch up at your leisure. That's a good way to do it. That's a valid way to do it. I actually started skipping the story on my other account, my original, because of the fact that I'm experiencing the story with you guys when I play on here. So I'm enjoying that experience here. I'm enjoying the experience of doing a lot of things for the first time over on my content account, and reading the story and doing my narrations and things. But I'm also, like, I'll go through and I'll play all the stages when they do these events and things. But I just, again, reading the story, actually finding out what's going on. It's fun to have that actual first reaction with you guys. So I'm getting caught up a little quicker on the main theme, but like I said earlier, I'm at episode 11 for the main theme on my original account. The stages are pretty good. I had a hell of a time with Tallulah when I got to her, but I think hopefully I'll have a little bit easier of a time on my content account now. Especially with Wishadao. I wonder how she's going to do in that stage. It's going to be interesting. Emma Valentine. All related artists and staff behind the scene. Huh, you know, they didn't announce any other English voice actors coming with this update, but I'm sure we'll see it. They'll put that post out in a day or two where they'll show off the they'll show off all the additional stuff that'll come out and everything that's part of the event, and you'll probably see a little notation to who's getting updated. And I mean, they did show the new modules and things coming, and the operators getting new modules and different things like that. So maybe any of them that don't have, they may update, but we'll see. We'll see. Who was I hoping for? There was somebody I was hoping for. I could switch over to full screen now with you guys since that's done. I would have to look. Let me look over my operators here and see. There was somebody that I've just kind of been. I keep coming across her, and it's like, man, I wish they had an English voice. I'm curious to see what it would be like, but I don't remember who. That's bugging me. I'm pulling up my main account on my phone right now so I can check with you guys. Overall, really, really cool. Really interesting. I'm excited for this event and for this story. We're going back to Sargon, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But the characters look great. It looks lively. This looks, again, and this is something that I brought up a couple of times recently, is we've had these nice breaks with like So Long Adele and some of the other events that have been great to be a nice break from the darker toned events. And they've been more whimsical and more lighthearted. And it's one of those things. Whoa, wait a second. I've already got special appreciation gifts in my stuff. Let's go. Okay. I'll get that on my other account, my content here. But anyways, we've had this nice break with these events that have been more whimsical, more lighthearted, not so dark in tone. And then we've had our balance with these ones that have really had a dark story and very deep and very long. And not just like main theme, like, you know, chapter 14 was a bit on the darker side, but Svillingstern was a really dark event. That was crazy deep with the stuff with the Witch King and what was going on with that pocket dimension and stuff. There's a lot of things with that really kind of was depressing, and it was so good though. So good. But I like how we're getting these other ones here and there to balance things out a little bit and give you the happier and lighter side of Terra and of our operators and characters that, you know, we don't want everything to be so dismal and bleak. It's nice to have that change and nice to have that break. It's very nice. But that's just a little bit of amusing, I should say. Yeah. Opens Arknights. Yeah, Rosemontis does need an English VA. I know that one. Okay, who all? Let's see. Texas, Kal'tsit, Ascalon, Swire. Vigil's good. Oh, Mostima. Mostima's one that could use an English voice actor. You ask for Adele, be careful who you're asking for. Mostima definitely needs an English. Provence did get Suzerain. Suzerain doesn't have an English voice actor. And no, before any of you ask, I am not auditioning for the females. We've had this conversation, Musi. I'm not good with my female voices. I'm not auditioning for them. Any male operators that need an English voice actor, somebody get me in contact with Hypergriff so I can do an audition tape of some sort. I don't care. I want in. Oh, man. I'm scrolling way down to the beginning here. Let's see. Go through my 1 stars. The robots started to get English now. Vernacular Steward Spot, they all have. Midnight has. Verdant. Jay needs an English voice. But I do like Jay's voice. Ethan's good. Ethan has Gray Gray has Totter. Matterhorn, Thomas. Yeah, RN recently got. Courier has. Chestnut doesn't have yet, does he? No. No, Chestnut still doesn't have either. Mr. Nothing has. Winflit. Harold has, yeah. I'm up into my 5 stars. Minimalist. Karos Serum, yes. Sesa. Oh man, there's a lot of interesting ones. Insider has. Does Austa have? Yes, Austa has English. He was a recent, I think. Executor. Oda has. The Rainbow Six team has. Bryophyta has. Roka does. He's another one I think was a relatively recent. Airscarp? He needs one. Her mother is coming to Rhodes Island. Suzerains, yeah. Vulpes Foglia, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that for sure, but she looks like a lot of fun. Lunching has. Puzzle has. Chiave recently got. Elysium needs one. Elysium could use an English voice actor. You know, it would be cool to see an Arknights voice impressions video for characters without voices. You might get shared around more if you did so. You know, you keep giving me ideas, and I'm gonna have to pay you. I'm gonna have to hire you. The amount of ideas you've given me for content and stuff. That is a really good idea, and I might just do that. And I will be honest. I don't know yet if I'm going to release it. I'd like to do a couple more takes of it, but I started work on a video where I am attempting to do a little bit of dubbing over Doctor's voice in the anime. And I don't really know if I can release it because of the fact that like it may get DMCA'd for, I may be able to do it on social media, but not on YouTube because it'll probably get flagged as copyright. But I just picked out a few lines from like the first season, and I wanted to maybe go through and do some from season 2, some of the more, because he doesn't talk a lot, but when he does talk and some of the more emotional scenes and things, I wanted to be able to capture that and dub over Doctor's voice. So I might release that in the future if I get there. But I think I'm going to take your idea here and maybe I'll do that. We'll look over these characters. I'll make a full list of them. All the operators, the male operators that don't have an English voice, and see if I could do impressions of them, and we'll see what happens. But you could do it maybe if you cut out a lot of the visuals and do still images. Well, see, that was what I was going to do. The big issue is just the fact that, like, I know it kind of would sound awkward, but my intent was to keep in the background audio to some extent, to a little bit, just enough that you could hear like whoever he's interacting with, Amiya or whoever. But the biggest trouble is not so much the voice, like the other voices, it's the music and things. Because of the fact, like the music here, that's labeled with Monster Siren Records. So that, for whatever reason, they seem to be okay with you creating the content and using the music and the EPs and stuff in the background, which I really like, and I appreciate that they do that for creators. But sometimes you'll get some false flags by companies and things that have nothing to do with it. But I think it's just one of those cases where I'll have to be very, very careful, and then we'll see what YouTube does for it. But worst case scenario, I just have to take the video down. Well, like I said, I'll put it out on social media if I get there, but it's a little project that I wanted to do, and I thought would also be fun in a way that if I can put it out and I felt comfortable and confident enough, and say they decided to go forward with an English dub, could you imagine if I somehow, some way was able to slip through into the actual auditions and pull a role in the anime? Man, would that be... That would be something special. To be part of the game or the anime as a voice would be amazing. Yeah, Suzerain might get an English VA. Maybe that would be in around the time. I don't know if she appears in that story at all, though. I haven't seen enough to know for sure, but that would be cool. Oh, Mountain. Yes, Mountain does need an English. He's another one. Okay. He might have been one of the ones I was thinking of. Mountain has a real... His Japanese has a real deep register when he talks. I did something with him in one of my videos where I did that. I tried to mimic his line. I can't remember, like his when you completed a stage. With very limited clips, yeah, it's possible. I still may put that video out there, but I wanna do a little bit more with it first, and I want to make sure I'm confident with the cut so that whoever watches it is going to appreciate it and that I feel happy with my work. You would definitely need an agent, almost definitely, or a portfolio as a VA already. Exactly. And that's, to some extent, I've been thinking about looking at some of these indie games that have been coming out where these indie studios are definitely putting out open auditions and things to get people and trying to get actors or people who are interested that don't have a lot of credentials or don't have experience. And, you know, I thought about putting myself out there in that way to just get a few credits, put myself out there and be able to start building a portfolio, you know, not just with my content. So I'll have my content, but to have maybe a couple things like that under my belt, if I was able to get, you know, picked, I think would be a lot of fun and would help in that regard. Doing the video creation events and getting your channel out there more. Definitely. That's the goal. I'm for sure going to continue with the events and things like that. So that's the more I can keep putting myself out there and keep getting the exposure, the better. And I don't care how slow the grind is. You know, I've put this out there so much. You guys know that I'm aiming for YouTube partner. I still want to make a career out of this kind of stuff, but I'm taking my time with it and I'm happy with the slow grind because I feel more legitimate with it. So little by little, the more we grow, it's still happening. I'm not going to be one of these guys that goes out and bots followers and bots viewers and stuff like that because that's pointless. It's empty. It just means nothing to me to get there that way. But I'm still going to continue to get myself out there as much as possible. I like using social media to keep pushing myself and hopefully pop in the algorithm for people to see me and to find me. And like here, I'm actually surprised. I've been watching my thing over here, my YouTube studio dashboard for the stream. I'm actually really surprised that we hit 30 views on this stream. That is incredible. I don't think I've ever hit 30 views since I was on Twitch. Like, I get that many or more sometimes after, like when it's a VOD, but I've never hit 30 views live. That's amazing. But I'm going to keep putting myself out there and do as much as I can. This means too much for me, and I'm having too much fun putting out content. Interacting with you guys is a lot of fun, and overall, the stuff like this, when they do these streams and things, it's so much fun. And I've got to do more of the like Chinese streams and stuff, because that video, when I did the Lapland Altar reaction, I watched that live sitting down in an ice rink near Pittsburgh somewhere for one of my boys. I think it was my youngest. He was playing a game, and I saw it early that morning. I'm sitting there watching that in the stands, and like I'm watching the game, and when he's off the ice, when he's not out there, I'm watching the stream and I'm checking out the stuff, and I was having a lot of fun. And I said to my wife, when I get home, I've got to record. I got to make that video. So I came home, I made that reaction video and posted it. It is now my third most watched video. If I go into my channel dashboard and look at my content, let's see, sort by views. How do I do it on here? Analytics, there it is. Okay. Content, all. Yeah, so it is my third most watched video. For whatever reason, that one blew up so crazy. And like, let's see, where am I sitting at with total views on it? 1,060 total views on that video right now. That is crazy to me. That is just absolute insanity. And it just makes me feel really good that people took the time to watch that video. And that's my most successful Arknights video to date. And I still get some decent view counts and stuff on some things. Recently, my Wishadel, the first part of the chapter 14, the one that was my winning entry for the last video creation event, it's getting some random like spikes in viewership every so often. Like once a week, I'll get a thing on my analytics that it jumped up. It's at the top of my list for the week. And it's kind of neat to see how my stuff is still getting some exposure. So it's making me feel good. But, or throw in for random VAs. I mean, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. And like I said, as far as voice acting experience, I don't have anything beyond 2 things that I've done with my voice that aren't really voice acting. And the one is, like I said, my college hockey team, I did the arena announcing for. So I was able to get on the mic and call out the player names and call out, penalty. We have 1 minute remaining in the period, things like that. I was the arena announcer for a year for them. And I traveled with the team and I did some live broadcasting for a couple of games when they were in a tournament in New York, which was really cool. But, and then the only other thing that I've done with my voice was, my college. When I was in community college, my teacher at the time for public speaking, he knew I had an interest in voice acting and vocal work and things like that. And he had done work for a radio station. Well, the college was supposed to take over. They had a local TV channel that displayed public advertisement and messaging and things like that. It was basically like a rotating billboard in a way. If you turned on the channel, it played music in the background and it showed community notices and things like that. That's all it was. I think they literally just called it the message channel. Well, it ended up that he invited me to come record vocal dialogue for that channel. And it was going to go on TV in our area. And I thought that was so cool that, he took the time to give me that opportunity. I don't know what happened. Nothing ever came out of it. I think the deal fell through in the end because there was me and a handful of other students that took the time to record voices for that channel. And it was just simple things like, thank you for watching whatever channel. And it was, you're listening to my radio from the Pennsylvania Highlands Community College. And it was like, we would announce this upcoming song is from so-and-so, whatever. And we did stuff like that. That's those 2 things, the arena announcing and recording for that TV channel, are the only things I've ever done with my voice. Besides now my content and doing my horrible voices for my narrations. But I do want to continue with it because I have so much fun doing things like that. And I still think it would be, it is one of my goals, one of my dreams, we'll put it that way now, to get a voice, to be a voice of a character, whether an operator or a character in the anime for Arknights. I think that would just be amazing. Prefer the game. I would prefer the game. But if I was a VA for a character in Arknights, I would say a 0-star, as a 0-star reaction as Dr. Weiser. I mean, that would be interesting. For them to release an actual 0-star character would be a ton of fun. But, I mean, Doctor's the only character really that, other than the NPCs that don't have any star ratings. So, I mean, yeah, we got a few of them out there. But overall, that's just some ramblings and musings. But as far as this was pretty cool tonight. I liked what they did here for this anniversary live stream. I love how with the global streams, we're doing this with the CG characters, with the animations, and having them kind of narrate it. The Ami of VTuber, as they say. Kal'tsit was great when they used her that one time. Everybody threw a fit over that. Kal'tsit VTuber, the Reddit posts were insane for that. Shu, the Shu live stream was awesome, but this one was really good too, and I'm very interested to see where the story's going to go with this. But again, doesn't seem like it's anything too crazy. It seems like it's going to be a more lighthearted event with some interesting like historical tones, and I'm curious as to where it's going to move in place with the main story, because a lot of the events lately have tied into the main story somehow in some way. There's been connections, and it's just making me anxious to see where that's going to go. The characters look great, the operators look very interesting, and skills look awesome. Narantuya is definitely going to be a really good sniper. I'm anxious to see what the power gap is like. She's definitely not going to be Wishadel, that's for sure, but she may be a jump over Exuzie. And if that's the case, that might be my replacement. Pepe is going to be an amazing guard, though. That, like, her splash damage is just, and the fact that she stuns is great. Not a 0-star operator, a reaction to a 0-star rating. Oh, okay, I get you now. I understand. Now, as far as a healer goes, I'm curious as to how well Papyrus is. Like, they hyped her up a little bit there, but being a chain medic, that's an interesting choice. She looks like she should be very good and very practical, but as far as medics go right now, like my main account or my content account here, it's Kal'tsit and it's Read the Flame Shadow because I have Shu that also heals. So I don't really have a lot of use for medic right now. So she might not be on the team. Now, on occasion, if I do need extra healing, I bump in Telopsis. So maybe she could be helpful in that kind of regard, but that's like a here and there kind of stage. It's not a permanent fixture in my team. So not anymore, at least. Oh, what's his face? Sand Reckoner. He looks pretty cool too, with being able to summon the little burbs, summon the burbies. That's a ton of fun. I'm curious as to how that works. I haven't done a lot with the summon operators, so that's, you know, I have Vigil on my team, and I love Mulesies, but I haven't used like Dorothy and her summons, or what is her name? Oh, I've gotten her like a dozen times now out of recruitment. Mayor. I haven't used her, but she has the ability to summon. Beanstalk, I think, summons too with the little metal crabs, but I haven't really done a lot of work with the summon operators, so that's something I have to do a little playing around with. But either way, a lot of intrigue coming from the operators this time around. Merchandise is a little short on things, but you know what? I'm cool with that. All I need is Mulesies, and I need that box. The box with the light box and stuff in it, and the art books. And I'm happy. I'm good with that. I'll be all right with that. And like I said, I have some money that I could actually spend in the store now because I got that gift card off of the Twitter giveaway. Sometimes hype works. Sometimes hype doesn't work. Very true. Very true. And if you fail to live up to the hype, that's when people turn on you. You have Ebenholz. Ebenholz I have, but I have not spent time in upgrading him yet. So that's one that I've got to put some effort and some time into. That's, oh man, I pulled him at the very end of the Zwillingssturm event. Yeah, I think so. I think that's when I got him. Oh, yes, Ling. Ling does do the summons. That's right. I do have Ling, and I've been messing around with that a little bit. I used her a few times during the co-op event. That was actually the first time I really put effort into Ling. And Ling's summons are a lot of fun, especially when you can combine and make the larger dragon with it, which is really cool. She's really, really powerful in that regard. I need to max her out and do a little bit of specialization, master her skill 3 with that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And now we've got another video creation event, so I'm definitely going to enter that for you guys. And I'm thinking that Doctor's going to make a little more of an appearance in this one, because like I said, with the shoe, with the Here People Sews, I think I landed about 26th, was roughly when you went down the list of names. This last one with chapter 14, competition was a little heavier. There was a lot of really good quality videos in that one. I was very excited to be a part of that one, but I fell to about 29th. I was still in the top 30. So I still want to maintain a spot in the top 30. And we're going to keep trying with that. But I think Doctor is going to do a little bit more this time than just pull for us. I think Doctor is going to be our combat strategist this time around. So we'll see. We'll see how Doctor plays a role in this event. Fiala skin is a must-have for me for this one. But, again, until I can get Fiala the Vidaska on this account, I won't be able to use that skin. Which, let me take a look here. I bet you I can find what the other limited operators are on this banner. And I think it's her, and I think it's Chen the Hollingday. Let's see. Arknights. Let's pull up the wiki. Here we go. This is the one that I used to get all my characters for the Smash or Pass video, all the PNG files. Events. See, I want some time, though, with some of the other events and things and reruns that are going to be coming up that I've already done or already recorded. I need to get some time to not only record main theme for you guys, but also to do some of the side stories and things that are in the terminal. I'd really like to do Dark Knight's memoir soon. I'd really like to get through that and play through that one for you guys. There we go, headhunting. Banners, here we are. All right, so let's see. Yes, so the raid up operators available. It's Chen the Hollingday, Fiala the Vidaska, Gavial the Invincible, and then Narantuya, Pepe, and Sand Reckoner. So those are the featured on that upcoming banner. So as far as other limited operators, those 3 would be really, really cool. Any of them. See, I got Chen the Hollingday on my original account, but I stopped using her as well. I stopped, well, on occasion I still use her, but she just fell behind in the power, you know? The power creep is wild with this game. Rimuru, English VA as Mizuki, English VA. That's actually a series I have yet to watch. By the time I was reincarnated as a slime. I didn't watch that one yet. That's on my list, but I haven't watched a ton of anime. Actually, just had this conversation over on X, because last night when my youngest was up sick, I couldn't sleep. Between that and then my oldest has this habit of getting something new and then losing it shortly after or breaking it or whatever. And for Christmas, he got a pair of earbuds. Somehow lost the right earbud last night, and we thought it was in the car. And I was so upset with him because I'm like, buddy, you are 13 years old. It is time that you've got to learn to take more responsibility for your things and whatnot. So I was up between being upset with that, my anxiety sending me in loops, and then my youngest being sick. I'm scrolling through through the free channels on my TV, and the Crunchyroll channel's on, and it had a couple of cuckoos on. And somehow, in some way, in recent times, I love my shonen anime, I love my mech anime, Gundam is amazing. I've been seeing reruns of Darling in the Franxx on the Crunchyroll channel, Code Geass. I've been seeing a lot of those, and I'm like enjoying watching that kind of stuff. But they've been showing romance anime a lot lately, and for whatever reason, I'm like addicted to romance anime now. I like a couple of cuckoos. I like Horimiya, and I like Tomo-chan as a girl. And there's another one, I can't remember what it is, that I saw like a couple episodes recently, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I like that one too. I'm so dumb when it comes to that stuff. What type of Bluetooth earbuds? I just got him a pair of Skull Candies, just a real simple. They were like $40. They're a newer kind, but they're nothing too crazy. A first pair for him to be, not something that I'd go all out on. Because like for me, I have a couple of lower end pairs that I use for various situations. But like when I'm at work and stuff, I have a noise canceling pair of Samsung earbuds that I use. I bought 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And I've told him, I said, if this is something, you want something like this, you need to prove you're responsible. So you can have a lower end pair, something that sounds good, but and they do. They actually have a pretty decent sound quality for being a lower end, cheaper pair. But we found it. Eventually, I found the earbud in one of his hockey jackets this morning. I don't know how it ended up in there, but it is what it is. Code Geass is everything. I've seen the series, but I have yet to see the content after. I have yet to see the movies, as well as there was something else that just came out, or there's like a new series or something coming for it that I've been seeing some things about, but I haven't seen any of the things after the original series. Clamp, though, as a studio for creating Code Geass is amazing. Before that, though, my favorite story from Clamp was X 1999. I just wish it would be finished. I wish they'd finished the manga. They have not gone back to finish the manga. The original movie was crazy. And the anime series was really good. But they were different stories. All three are vastly different stories in different ways. So, I don't know. It's a bit crazy, but Code Geass is really good. Your favorite romance stories were all manga. Oh, man. I mean, nothing wrong with that, though. There's a lot of good manga out there that have yet to be animated or even made as like an OVA. So there's a lot out there yet, but little by little it gets pulled in. You only recommend the 2 main seasons. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is a good complete story as a whole. It's one of those where I didn't expect them to add more or that it really needed more. There was something else recently that I thought the same thing of. They went and added more to it, and it didn't really need another series or season. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm blanking on that. Watch Reincarnated as a Sword and a Vending Machine. I've heard of those. I've heard of those. That is on my list as well. Isekai anime are pretty good. I do like isekai anime. Thanks to Crunchyroll channel, I started watching Jobless Reincarnation with Rudius Greyrat. I forget the whole name. Mushoku Tensei. That one, that's the name of it. That one's really cool. That's interesting. Dude's a little pervert, but man, that is a good series. One of my favorite isekais, though, is Gate. I really like Gate. That series was awesome. And I actually have the box set of that came with the little axe for the one character. I forget her name. The little Lolita, like, Grim Reaper character. She was really cool. The other content is mostly about side characters. Okay. See, I'd seen there was the one movie that was like supposed to resurrect Lelouch or something. It kind of sounded strange to me. And then I think that new series they announced is another, like, it's got another brand new lead character. It's a female or something, female character. Yeah, I don't know. Strange. I like this anime tangent right now that we're on. Do I have anything? Oh, man. Just trying to look over my anime merch that I have up here. I have my Rurouni Kenshin Nendoroid sitting up there, and I need to catch up on the new series. And I know the author is a creeper. We all know that. Man, I am so disappointed and so saddened by what happened with the author of Rurouni Kenshin. But that story I grew up on, and man, that was something that I loved and got me really into samurai culture and samurai lore and learning more about Japanese history and stuff. And I loved the anime. I was disappointed that the original anime didn't end with the real ending. It ended with garbage filler arc that was bad. I didn't really care for it. But the live action movies were fantastic for Rurouni Kenshin. And this new series is very faithful to the manga and stuff. And it is great from what I saw of season 1, which I didn't even finish. But it's just so disappointing what happened with the author. And it's a shame. And I know a lot of people don't want to support him. And I don't either. I don't want to support the author, but at the same time, I want to support the series. I want to watch and see it. It was one of my favorites, and I don't know. I'm conflicted about that. I'm very conflicted about it. I don't know. I got the Nendoroid of Kenshin up there. I had, I think, a wall scroll or something at one time. I had a T-shirt when I was in like elementary school, going into early high school until I grew out of it. But that was cool. I have Tiger and Bunny. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second. Shirt down. I have a giant wild tiger from Tiger and Bunny. And I think he lights up, if I'm not mistaken. My wife and I picked him up about 5 or 6 years ago at a convention. I'd like to find the companion Barnaby Brooks bunny that goes with this one. Let's see. Try to pull all his switches. He lights up. He's got a bunch of little batteries in him. There we go. Is that all of them? Take that off. There we go. So it's hard to see, but I've got him all lit up. He's got lights in his body, his legs, his arms, even his head has a little bit of a light in it. But this is probably one of my favorite anime merch figures that I have. I keep him up on the shelf. He's got a little bit of a stand because he's really heavy, really bulky. Wrong switch, wrong way. Make sure my batteries don't die. Other content, you saw that one too. It was okay, but still a bit of a mess. You're a Suzaku fan. Spinzaku? I love Suzaku. He's pretty cool. Never saw that one, but heard people liked it a lot. No shame in enjoying art. You know, I like that perspective, honestly. I do. I like that perspective. And in a lot of ways, I look at things now that it's better just to separate art and like movies and anime or whatever. Separate the product from the actors and from the people, because anymore it's just so easy to get disappointed in actors and actresses, whether it's live action or voiceover or motion capture, whatever the case is, or the writers and authors and creators of things. There's still a lot of good people out there, but there's so many that either end up or create controversy in things or get into overly political stuff, and it just becomes so bad and convoluted, and then you can never be pleased with people because you get those connections and things that just makes you pull away from things. And I can't stand that. Like, I want to enjoy things, but I don't want involved in all the other crap. I don't want to know what an actor or actress's political views are. I don't care. I'm not into politics. I hate politics with a passion. I think it just divides and hurts people. That's all it does. And I don't care, you know, what people do with their personal lives. It's none of my business, you know. And I know in a way, like, I share some of my personal life with you guys here, but that's just me trying to be a little open and honest about myself. But you guys don't need to care. Nobody needs to care about anybody else's personal life. Just do you. Be happy. Be happy and treat people kindly and with respect. Don't worry about what this person does, what that person does, what they're like. I don't care about that stuff anymore. It just gets so bad and pulls you out of things. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I agree. There's no shame in enjoying art. Enjoy art, enjoy things, forget about the rest, you know. Blue Exorcist is good. Blue Exorcist is really good. I like Hoshiguma. Yes, Hoshiguma's on the back of my shirt. Yeah, I don't know what other stuff I got here. I don't have Asuna up anymore because she needs fixed, but I have my Kirito here, which is one of my wife and I's first cosplays together. I was Kirito, she was Asuna from Sword Art Online. And I know that gets a lot of a rap too. That series gets a lot of a rap for some of the authors' questionable writing and things, and as well as just the overall fact that most people like the original concept and the first part of Sword Art Online better than anything else. Is what it is, but I like SAO. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I enjoy the concept. I like SAO. Log Horizon, series like that are really cool, but that's just some other random anime stuff I have. Man, I'm not getting them because they'll probably get me kicked off here, but I have the collection of the Nekopara Cat Girls somewhere over here on my shelves. Yeah, in their maid outfits. I've mentioned that before, so anybody who's been on the channel should know about that one, though. I got those 2 years ago, I think, something like that, off Crunchyroll store. I actually have two of the one because the one arrived and like her little bow for her back fell off and it wouldn't go back on. So they sent me a brand new one. They were like, keep the old one. I'm like, okay. So I have two of them. Excuse me. Not even my favorite one. Anyways. Yeah, I appreciate that you get that though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about now. We talked about the event. We live streamed. We reacted to it. We'll see you next stream. Well, hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that you hung out here, and I appreciate that you came by. So next time we do a stream, hopefully soon, we'll see you guys. See you then. I don't know what else to talk about. But it is getting late. It's actually almost 1 o'clock here, so I probably should wrap up stream for now. But overall, definitely a ton of fun with this event and with the upcoming stuff. There's a lot of cool upcoming story and content for Arknights, and I am very, very excited and very anxious to get into it more. And I'm anxious to see where the main theme is going to go. I wonder when we're getting a new chapter, when chapter 15 is going to come out, because obviously the way 14 ended is kind of similar with the way chapter 8 ended and like began the next part of the story. So we're getting a new story when chapter 15 begins, I think. So I think this event in a lot of ways maybe our lead in to stuff, to how things are going to go. You don't use Crunchyroll? I mean, I do have a Crunchyroll subscription. My kids use it. I use it. My wife does. But lately, I haven't used the app a lot. I've used the Crunchyroll channel that is on like Vizio Watch Free or Pluto TV. You can get it. I have Vizio TVs, so that's how I watch it. It's built into the TV, so it's easy. But all right. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap up for now. We hit everything we wanted to, and now we're just kind of rambling and hanging out. But not that that's a bad thing. I appreciate having you guys here and whatnot. But I did promise my youngest that before he went back to sleep for tonight, because he's been on and off all day, he's probably going to be up for a little while yet. still not feeling well. I promised I'd play some Fortnite with them. So I think I'm going to go play Fortnite with the family for a little bit and then get some rest myself, sleep in a little bit tomorrow, because then I have to work on Monday and I don't want to. But guys, I appreciate every one of you for taking the time to hang out here to react with me alongside watching this live stream event. That was a ton of fun. And hopefully they do more stuff like that in the future, that a little more often, that we'd be able to do stuff like this together. And I do need to get into some other stuff, like again, reacting to some of the Chinese live streams and banners and things like that when they get announced. Because again, that Lapland video did so good for me. That would be awesome to do more of that. But we'll get into some more of that if we can. It's all time permitting for me, you guys know. But the fact that you all took the time to hang out with me tonight means the world to me. And I hope we can continue this in the future and have more fun together. We're still pushing for YouTube partner, but little steps at a time. And screw it, I'll make the announcement here. Like I said, I have another part yet coming out to my 250 subscriber thank you. As you guys saw, I put out the challenge video that I did, the Texas and Lapland challenge. I have one additional part coming to that, and it's not part of the challenge. This is more of an IRL video that I did, thanks to a suggestion that Musi gave me on Twitter. Back when Lapland's birthday was around, I drew a quick little doodle. I think I spent maybe an hour on it, just a little chibi Lapland with a party hat on and utensils and cake. I was just having fun, whatever. And she made the comment that she would make a tasty gingerbread lappy. So I have filmed a video where I made gingerbread lupos. I've made gingerbread cookies that were decorated to be Texas and Lapland. So that will be coming out soon to you guys to see when I get that video finished here. I just need some time to finish the editing. But we'll get that video out to you guys, and that'll be the thank you, the last part of my thank you for 250 subscribers. And then we'll have to see what we can do when we get around to the next milestone, which will be 300. So, all right. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much. Ooh, fun it definitely was. It definitely was a lot of fun. So thank you for that. Again, you keep feeding me ideas. I'm going to have to find a way to pay you to be my personal idea person. But all right, guys, with that being said, thank you so much. I'm going to hop off, and yeah, we will see you guys soon with some other content and hopefully some other streams. Take care. Have a good night.